okay? You see, I just read myself, so just in case your girls try to read, it's already been read. So, all the shade is gonna be all on you.
What's going on, fam? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the final, review of the reunion for Surviving 305. I was going to wait until tomorrow really to jump back into this, no shade, but I saw that Jamal was releasing something special for us tonight, so I said, let me go ahead and get my ass up and complete, what I started. I hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Queen Spicy in the building? What's up, Deshaun? I appreciate y'all coming and rocking with me. Even if it's only a few, that's okay. Because the scripture reads, bitch, where 2 or 3 are gathered together, there it is. So that's all I need is 2 or 3 motherfuckers. I don't need everybody. I just need the right ones. I need enough. Okay? I'm going to try my best not to talk as much. Because y'all know I love to pause and give my opinion. I'm going to say that shit and probably not do it. But I'm going to try my best not to talk as much because this reunion is almost 2 hours long, and y'all kind of already know how I give it up over here on BubzDaGawd. I would transmute 2 hours into 8 hours worth of content and don't give a fuck and be sounding good the entire time, even though I have my moments where my ass be like, okay, bitch, do I make sense? But the spirit be like, you make sense. And since we're talking about making sense, let's do the common sense thing here, okay? I never have this pulled up. I always do this. Hold on. Boom. Okay. Okay, so it's not gonna load the picture. I mean the page. Can you load it? Thank you. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made, okay, for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research, okay? Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All right? And with that being said, let's get into the final installment, okay, of the Surviving 305 reunion special, hosted by yours truly. Let's motherfucking get into it, shall we? Welcome back to the second half of the Surviving 305 reunion. And slap up. Now, I'm not going to hold you. This was the second part, so we took a little break. So all of my nerves were kind of like worked out. I kind of felt the crowd and everything. The energy was good. And then me and Lay went outside to go have a little smoke break, bitch. I was so happy. I said, finally, a smoke break. So I was a lot more relaxed. I was a lot more calm, cool, and collected during the second part. I kind of got my feet wet, so I kind of understood what I was getting myself into and what to do now. So, all right, let's continue. Right. After that intense one, let's kind of bring it back to Ahmad and Bernice. Okay. Now, during the season, you guys seem to have an interesting entanglement. Bernice seems to be very cordial and calm, while Ahmad seems to have a different perspective. From rekindling at the launch party to missing items, Blue, Dirty Dancing Studios, to a very questionable never have I ever. Let's take a look at how that all played out. Yeah, look at this shit.
A new start, a fresh start, I'll say that.
Bitch. No.
I mean, but how do you feel about it? Like, you've been around us. You don't know us when we was back then, but
right.
You know us now. So, like, how do you feel about it? What you think?
Also, can y'all hear my fan in the background? Hopefully it's not interfering with the audio, because y'all, I'm gonna have this fan on, no shade. And it's supposed to be thundering this entire day and night. I have my window open. I'm ready for it to be a little bit chilly. I'm tired of this fucking heat. So if y'all can hear my fan, please let me know in the background. I will try to move it back. I'm not cutting it off, but I will move it back some.
Like I told you from the phone conversation, like for real, if y'all get to know each other at the now state, it can work. Explaining to me how she wants to start over with Ahmad
and also happy birthday, Blue. I'm already fucking up. Happy birthday, Blue.
You know, she wants to
Today's
get
her birthday.
Chance. They're good friends.
Her birthday.
You know, y'all, first of all, I'm all over the place. I'm drinking this fucking survival punch shit. So I kind of hear, I kind of don't.
That's that Jim Jones Kool-Aid you drinking.
Right? But I'm the same person. And my thing is, if we had to drive 30 minutes to go fuck, you would have been on time.
Hell yeah.
But the fact that
I'd have been early. Shit. I've been waiting on your ass. Where you been? Where was your antennas? I'm 5 minutes early, bitch. Hell yeah. This is like a job interview. You goddamn right. If Vernisha fine as hell, shit, I would pull up 5 minutes early. Shit. The fuck? No shade. But I would help her get her purse, though. I would. That's the type of person I am. I sacrifice my time and my energy and happiness I'm never going to get back helping you find your purse that you left in the back of your friend's car. Baby, I would have been like, you owe me a 3.5. You yelling at me, you screaming at me, you getting upset at me because your drunk ass lost your purse. You going to have to give me... Yeah. Ease.com.
Go find my purse. You wasn't there for me. And I had just spoke highly about you. Like, I'm speaking highly about you. We starting over. We about to do this. I done told Blue. And that was a big slap in the face.
Too drunk to drive that far back. I almost ain't made it to the shit.
Like I ain't drunk.
But you wouldn't have been too drunk to fuck, right?
Like I ain't drunk.
I don't know.
If I tell you right now, okay, I'm finna have Blue drop me off.
I'm finna have Blue drop me off.
I'm gonna just stay with you for the night. You won't be too drunk, right?
I don't really gonna fuck. You never know who's gonna fuck tonight.
So Blue took her, and that was it. I went to the crib. That night was pretty much ended. Nobody went to the club. She ruined our night, being a goop. Don't drink if you can't drink.
And it's like, Ahmad, you drove her here. Go with her to find out where her purse is. Like, if you're her friend, you're this, you're that, take her back to go find her bag. Because you don't do nasty shit like that. But I bet if you wanted some you'll find your way.
You're a real nigga. I already knew how that shit was gonna play. And I told her that. And look where we at today. And I'm just chilling, bro.
I'm already going back on my word, y'all. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to be talking as much. I promise I will. When they start talking, I'll let them talk. I promise I will. But looking back at this now in retrospect for the third time, it's very interesting how Jamal included this clip in here as well, because here it is. Ahmad is saying, oh, I don't care about her. Oh, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do all this shit, bitch. You lost your damn purse, you goop. That's on you. But now you calling Jamal and telling Jamal how you feel some type of way about how she played you. How she hurt you. How y'all thought that y'all was going to be motherfucking casing this bitch happily ever after, that she was going to be your Beyonce. And then Jay-Z came into the Playgirl, and all of a sudden you just upset. What goes around comes back around. Huh? So it's just very interesting how that was put. Let me put my banner up just to let y'all know. Okay? This is for entertainment. Okay? Purposes only. I don't know y'all like that. Okay? This is just my commentary as a high-ass leprechaun viewer. Okay? I'm 1 in a million. A chance of a lifetime, bitch, and I'm just showing y'all that chance. And shout out to the weed. This weed is sponsored by what's it's called Puffs. I think that's where I got it from, because they sent me a coupon for my birthday, bitch. And it helped out, because again, I'm still going through my little financial thing or whatever. So a nigga getting by, thank the universe. The universe is giving a nigga just enough to get by until I get to my abundance. But the name of that weed is called Count Chocula or some shit like that. When the lady at the damn dispensary opened that shit up and put it in my face, I thought it was ass, bitch. I was so happy. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, yes, give me that. Give me that. How much for 3.5? Because I'm working with a limited amount right now. Okay, the coupon. Okay, I can do that. That's me. Shout out to the weed, bitch.
Look, man. Fernisha is not the type
I'm about to put some coconut oil on my hands right the fuck now.
I'm still sticking by, like, Fernisha back in the day, I liked her a lot. She was cool. She was sexy. She had this energy about her. I liked her personality, the things she was into. Nowadays, she's a complete 360, man. I'm not, like I say, she's still sexy. Got a body. Like, all that stuff is superficial. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, honestly.
Of a goddess.
So how she may feel, you girl. What she may feel because she gooped and she fucked up and she knows she fucked up, so she finna try to play her cards right. But there ain't no card she playing, there ain't no game being played.
Not she about to play her cards right like Alicia Myers.
I don't eat leftovers.
If you play your cards right, everything will be alright.
It's not going no further. Jesus walked down himself and asked me to be with her as I won't be with her.
Oh, you trying to go to hell?
Like, it's what it is. It's no shade to her. It's just all about what I want and what I don't want. It's all about me.
She's two different people right now. I don't like this version of her.
So is it all about you because she made it about her? Is this get your lick back season? It seems like it's your lick back season. That's what it's giving to me, at least.
Old version.
Spazzing out, getting mad at me, you want to call me fuck niggas and fuck nigga that? Like, bro, first and foremost, it wasn't my responsibility, but you don't fuck with a nigga like that, bro.
That I have done with dance. Every time to touch me.
It's 444, y'all.
Every time my mom wants to touch me.
Every time my mom wants to touch me.
I'ma like touch me. Move in some type of way, so.
Yeah, man, despite all that stuff that happened before,
Every
man.
time my mom wants to
If I tell you right now, okay, I'm finna have Blue drop me off. Yeah, I'ma just stay with you for the night. You won't be too drunk, right?
Now this the third time y'all put the clip in.
So Blue took her, and that was it. You know, I went to the crib. You know, that night was pretty much ended. Nobody went to the club. She ruined our night, being a goop. No matter what you go through with your friends, you gotta support. You know,
Uncle,
friends,
stop calling Vernisha a goop, nigga.
I'm gonna pull up and support, man.
Vernisha is beautiful.
I just want y'all to listen to the song, and once y'all learn it, just feel the music. That's all I ask, okay? Yeah. All right, we can do it for real.
I need for Vernisha to be stripping on the pole for P Valley season 3 or 5 or whatever season this shit is.
Trash. I just figured that she had have her stuff together. You know, you hosting your first dance class in a while. I figured you'd be excited, but more excited than I am.
Can we replace? I do a petition. Can we replace Vernisha? I look like a Damn, what's going on with my forehead in the background, bitch? I'm over here talking about, I'm over here looking like a Super Saiyan, bitch. Y'all know my damn profile picture and shit. It look just like me right now, bitch. I got this goddamn freezer ass forehead going on, bitch. What's going on? But anyway, I want to send a petition. I'm sorry if I'm loud in the microphone. I want to send a petition, sign a petition, get one going. Can we replace Venetia? Can we replace Mercedes? Not Mercedes. No, I'm sorry, girl. Not Mercedes. I'm sorry. We love Mercedes. She fine as hell too. Like a knockoff K Michelle. Can we please switch out Mississippi for Venetia? Cause Mississippi ass getting on my nerves. Her ass going to prison. Bye. You not getting out, bitch, on bail, bitch. Well, eating ain't cheating. Well, I ain't about to be dyke. Well, y'all gonna be doing something in prison, bitch. Because at this point, I need Venetia to be on somebody's TV screen. I need for Venetia to be in somebody's movie. I need Venetia to be in somebody's music video. And I ain't talking about no stripper hoe shaking her ass and shit. Unless it's on P-Valley, because P-Valley got his story and shit. But can we... She needs to be a main girl in a damn music video or something. She needs to be something. A love interest, something. Because Venetia is gorgeous. Or Venetia ass needs to run for Miss Pageant of Florida or something. I don't know. She's your queen to be.
See, I'm doing, they do it backwards. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna get straight to the punch because for some reason, something is telling me Keisha and Ahmad, they've been fucking. So I asked the question. Never have I ever had any type of sexual intercourse.
Not you asking questions
with a
like
cast
you.
Member.
The Winans brothers. The question is, who on this boat is sucking dick? They hands still up, they all free. Free codes, free codes, free.
Venetia's always worried.
Free hoes.
Keisha don't mess with nobody. Keisha do her business. Keisha, why you ain't tell me?
That dick was that good? It wasn't about Ahmad. I asked you a question.
Not the jackhammer dick was that good.
I asked you a question. Yes or no?
It's a lot going to fuck on.
That dick was so good, they had Venetia cutting motherfucking Ahmad's grass, and he living in an apartment complex, bitch. That dick was so good that her teeth was dry. You know teeth are supposed to stay wet? Oh, wow. I hope the universe bless me with somebody who got some ass in that equivalency, bitch. At this point, I want to go from 5'2" to 4'3", bitch. I don't even want my height no more.
1 minute,
I don't even want my height no more.
When you see shit get out of pocket, don't blame me.
See me shining on my glow.
Wow. Okay. Now, Bernice, we see you pull up to the launch party with Ahmad, right? I look very interesting. What made you decide to arrive with him and rekindle this flame?
It wasn't a flame.
I look like I work. And like I said in the beginning, girl, in the words of the icon Selvin.
Okay, you see I just read myself, so just in case your girl's trying to read, it's already been read. So, all the shade is gonna be all on you.
Oh, you. Why I look like I work with Matilda's dad, bitch, just fucking up all type of cars and shit, girl. I look like I've been thrown in Miss Trunchable's chokey, bitch, and I've survived.
Decided, let's just pull up to the lunch party together. Everybody already know the situation that me and you had. You look good, I look good. Let's set this bitch off, like I said.
I look good.
It would have gave everybody something to talk about, in which it did.
Right.
Blue, as a friend, how do you feel?
And also, too, y'all, I'm trying to read these questions because it's 1,000 questions, girl. I'm like, Jamal said, bitch, I'm making sure I get as much motherfucking information as I can because I don't want you hoes talking about, oh, you missed this, you fuck all that. But that's why I was trying to hurry up and ask questions like, okay, let's move. But when they start going back and forth, I'd be like, okay, girl, we're going to be here for 10 hours, bitch.
What about Venetia and Ahmad and their situation?
They probably could have worked if they would have took the time out to understand each other in the now phase, but
Yeah.
it never happened.
And that's one thing I don't understand because I require so much from a man now that I didn't in the past. So when I hear Ahmad say, "Oh, you this city girl now, you this, you did it," I didn't require nothing from you in the past. I didn't ask you to take me out on dates. I didn't ask you to buy me this. I didn't ask you to buy me designer. I didn't ask you to pay my bills. I didn't ask for nothing. So when it's like, "Oh, you changed," I feel like
that's how niggas talking shit.
I require so much more now than I did in the past, and now you have to work for it, and you don't want to work for it now.
Like to answer that question?
Or respond.
I'm not like, bro, why you keep asking me the same question?
Repeat the question one more time, please.
She was saying, do you feel that with her now requiring more from me, and do you feel like that was something that kind of...
Because I never asked you for anything.
So what are you actually requiring a man to do for you right now?
That's not my question.
Because you said
what I said was
back then you didn't require me to do anything.
You said that I'm such, she a city girl, she this, she that, she changed.
So what do city girls require from a man?
I never changed.
What do city girls require from a man?
I never changed.
What do city girls require from a man?
But I never changed.
Answer that question first.
So for you to say I changed, I just require more than what I did.
So,
in your aspect is, now you want money. Of course, if I've dated several guys after you and they showed me that I don't have to pull my pants down to get your attention.
That should
With
not be.
you,
what?
I didn't ask for nothing. You didn't pay a bill.
So now you ask for money.
We went on a movie date.
All those things
we went
matter.
on one dinner date.
Any
other time, it was at your house, at your house, at your house, at your house, at your house. And then if you want to be honest, at that time I didn't even have a car. I was Ubering to your house. You never even picked me up. You never even dropped me off. So for you to say I changed, I never changed. I'm still the same person.
If that's where you stand, I'm not going to argue with you on that. If that's what you require from a man to pull your pants down,
no, what I require is I don't have to pull my pants down for a man to realize my worth.
What is your worth? Those things.
I can walk into a setting right now, and a nigga say, "You know what? In order for me to get your attention, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you that. You ain't even gotta do all of that.
All that. That's not worth. At the end of the day, none of that lasts. A nigga play those games all day. I could buy you all type of shit and still fuck you, and none of that shit gonna last.
So why didn't you do it in the past?
When you met me, I was.
But I so-called changed when I did not require nothing from you.
We was both young at the time, 23 years old.
We wasn't 23, we was 27.
They be trying to interject.
I had just started job at the county.
In the late 20s.
I just started job at the county at 23 years old.
Speaking of pulling down...
Okay, girl, I'm trying to talk. You see, I'm already short, bitch. Okay, hold on now. I don't want to yell and scream. I don't want to turn to Jack. I don't. Ahmad's not listening to Vernisha. What Vernisha is saying is that beforehand, she was pulling her pants down, or it seemed like niggas only wanted to fuck her because of how cute she was and how fine she would be if she was looking back at it. And she was doing that with you. At that time, you didn't have the decency, according to her, to get your ass in a car or at least pay for her Uber over there. And the fact that y'all come over there and shit like that, and then y'all fucking, and that's it. Now, maybe in Ahmad's mind, he was falling for the girl. Maybe he felt like this was organic. This was natural for us. They both in college. They in their younger 20s at the time. It's very much drumline. It's very much Netflix and shit. It seemed like it was going to work. But she was giving up the pussy for free. What she's saying is that now she met other individuals who are saying, damn, of course, let's be real. There are two taboo things that we don't like talking about, which is money and sex, but yet we all want some of it. Can we just be real? Can I get a hand in the comments? Who want money and who wants to bust one? Those are all forms of pleasure. So now you have individuals who are saying, hey, damn, bitch, you too motherfucking fine. You did some whoop-de-woo. Let me go ahead and give you this money. Let me go ahead and buy you this purse. And no shade, even though in some way it can still be somewhat toxic. What's up, High End Lynn? What's going on? Shout out to you. I know he was watching. Amen. But, she met individuals who were willing to pay for it. And that's a response that women have now. Even though to Ahmad's point, I can understand because it's like now it seems like a nigga can just buy you for your pussy. And what she's saying is, well, if that's going to be the case, at least I'm going to get something out of it because I didn't even get a goddamn ride from your ass to come get some of the pussy. You ain't even pay for an Uber to come get some of the pussy. At least I'm going to get a Birkin out of this. At least I'm going to get something out of this. And no shade. I heard somebody say, I ain't got a vagina and I don't want one. Okay, I love my dick. Ooh, I love it. Let me give it Andrew Caldwell praise, bitch. I love my dick so much, girl. Me and my bitch. Come on, Andrew.
Shaya. Oh, Mashanya. Oh, I feel a Shakani up in here. Bashandaba. Oh, I feel a Shakani up in here. Shaya.
In the name of Jesus, you be made whole by the power of God.
That vibe would never leave you, nor forsake you.
So that vibe, so that you. Bitch, I love my dick so much. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay? I love it so much. But they say if you have a wet pussy or a wet ass and a dry purse, you's a dumb bitch. So at this point, I guess Venetia is saying, since y'all niggas want to fuck me, which is not new, look at me. I would want to fuck me too. If y'all I'm gonna get my form of a nut, cause some of y'all niggas have to pay for the pussy because you know goddamn well that the stroke game ain't as strong as it is. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna get your nut, I'm gonna get my nut when I motherfucking swipe this shit and I got them goddamn numbers on the card and the 3 digits on the back, bitch, and it says it has been confirmed, now sending to location.
If I'm 31 right now,
I'm 32 right now.
And you're 32 right now.
So think about it.
We're in the year of 2023.
Right.
And when you and I
came out of college,
each other, it
so I was 24.
2016.
I came out of college 2014.
2017 of January.
2017.
You do the math.
It was 2016.
27.
I was 24, just about to turn 25. Still young, just out of college.
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this.
That's the night of the launch party. Renisha, of course, lost her purse, and you wouldn't go back to the location to help her find it. Renisha has mentioned a lot of your support towards her. So, did you feel like you were supportive then in that moment?
Listen, we had Jamal was already at the venue still.
Mm-hmm.
We were 35, 40 minutes away from that venue. Parked, drunk, intoxicated. Why would I drive 40 minutes back that way, drunk and intoxicated, to look for a purse that he already looked for and said it wasn't there? I'm not putting my life at jeopardy.
Jamal can't trace my steps. Only
And you
I
couldn't trace yourself either, because guess where the purse was at? At our location. So you want me to drive up there?
At our location.
DUI?
I was screaming.
Crash, and not make it home?
At our location.
Purse that you can get again and get new IDs and cards? You're crazy. It wasn't happening. And I said that, and I still stand on that. I was now driving 40 minutes back in Pompano to go find no goddamn purse. So you say, oh, you would have fucked me because I was already at the crib. So if I was at the crib, y'all gonna lay on my back and give my dick sucked and I'm
We saw you engaging a lot during Venetia Hill's class. What did you think walking into that class?
Like I said before, man, I was really disappointed with the venue. But despite all that, I want to come there and show support. Like I said, I know this is her first time doing it in a while, so I came to support. And any way I can to help her class thrive, I was willing to do.
Okay. Renisha, during your dance class, we see Ahmad dancing with you and others. What were you feeling while watching him interact with others the same way that he did you?
Oop.
I don't know. Y'all want the truth, or y'all want me to just storyline truth?
We gotta stop. Pause. Can't keep saying that.
No, we need to know the truth because I was called delusional the whole season because I was trying to be a storyline. Bitch, I knew what the fuck it was. So what the fuck we trying to do? Storyline truth or my truth?
But the storyline is that y'all had an interaction, right?
Yeah,
so
that's
so that's true to the
that's
storyline. It just wasn't played out.
Keep going. She's right. She's right.
So what's the truth? Man?
So how did you feel? You didn't.
The truth was I didn't give a fuck.
Okay.
I didn't care. Me and him had no dealings. I really did not care about how he interacted with anybody at that dance class.
Ahmad, did Renisha's dance class meet your expectations? If not, What do you think could have been done to make the class better?
Like I said, the venue for one, it's not even the size, it's the way it was laid out. It was crazy, like dirty and stuff like that. But I just feel like it could have been more structured, better planned. You know, I mean, you can't really say about people that come into it.
Put a little music behind this.
I would expect that more people
like
came just for her background dancing. But you know, you can't really put your faith in people like that much. But just the venue alone was the main problem for me. You know, it was still good outside of that though. She did a good job of choreography and stuff like that.
The dirtiness, I had no control of.
Oh, yeah.
And people like, oh, well, she should have saw the venue even before she had the dance class. It don't give a fuck. If I would have went 2 weeks before the dance class and it was tidy and it was clean, I'd have been like, okay, let's do it.
You need to be there.
And it shouldn't have been that way when I arrived and I walked and I'm like, I have to ask questions like, is this the dance floor? Because what I saw online is not what I'm seeing when I walk in here.
Correct.
So it's like I had no control over that. It was the venue that I booked.
Right.
And there's no consolation. Like really, like I never, when I booked that venue, I recommended that venue to you, Felicia. And when I used that venue, it never looks like that. So, granted, I had monkeypox and I couldn't come. I would have did the same thing. I would have handled how you handled it. I would have handled it the same way, if not worse, because I referred you. I was bringing business.
It's okay.
So, Ahmad, in a spicy game of Never Have I Ever, we learned that you and Keisha had feelings. So how did you guys meet?
In that game, y'all learned that?
I would say.
I didn't learn that from the game. I watched it.
I was checking in.
But you know, if y'all must know, I met Keisha a while back. You know, I used to go to her shop a lot. I stay around the area. You know, she's a very pretty woman, boss lady, and that was
She is a boss.
You know, we connected from there.
Now, Keisha, glad to hear from you finally.
Okay,
you
finally.
mentioned about Vernisha being very close with Ahmad and their past. However, you guys, I'm just going to say, had allegedly some dealings as well. Elaborate in your experience or your experience of the jackhammer.
Oh,
yes, the jackhammer.
What's the jackhammer? No, I don't. No, what is that? No, I don't.
Get it from the
back.
back.
Oh, now we have amnesia.
Oh my God, stop
the
acting.
jackhammer.
Okay.
Crack my back and readjust my spine.
All right.
Was she there?
I didn't know we called it that.
She was there.
When?
His name is Jackhammer. It was.
I don't like how your titties was bouncing when you said it. Like it was experience with your titties. Recollection in those titties.
How do I feel about the
Elaborate on your experience with Ahmad. How has that been like?
I can elaborate on that. The comment that I made regarding Vernisha was that she's always pressed. Because she is. If she says one thing out of her mouth,
Please give an example.
you say a lot of things out of your mouth.
Give an example.
I don't have your whole entire
You
being.
don't have an example
Your
because
whole
you
entire
can't say that I was
being.
always pressed.
You're always pressed.
Give an example.
Your whole entire being is pressed. I
Mm.
don't have
Give an example.
everybody knows what your whole entire
Give
being
an
is, right?
example.
Your whole entire
I'm letting her speak. I'm allowing her the floor. Give an example of Vernisha always being pressed over mine.
It's so stupid I can't. Right? Because my brain don't go
It's
that
so much of a lie. You can't.
No, my brain does not work that slow. I'm not gonna be honest with you because I can't think about y'all.
What's going on?
Okay, so maybe you shouldn't speak on it.
I'm on the show, so I have to.
You don't have to.
That blue chair was so big.
This game of Never Have I Ever. Why did this question come about? Why was I even talked about in the boat?
Shit. Jamal, Blue, and Vernisha was sitting in the front of the boat. We had already transpired that game. And then the ones that was in the back being, like I said, fake, bougie, bad and bougie, whatever the fuck they wanted to be.
Fake,
they was in the back of the boat.
Hold on. Can I interject?
Let me speak. They was in the back of the boat.
So close to the
Because I said, let me speak. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut her off. I didn't cut nobody off. Let me speak.
Okay.
Because he asked me a question. So the ones that was being fake, bad, and bougie in the back, they decided to come up. I didn't ask nobody to come to the front of the boat.
She ain't clear nobody.
So
Don't
with
even.
with the game of Never Have I Ever, it was just us three, and then they came up.
Girl, but your
And
knee was
my
scraped.
words was,
Okay.
if you come up here, you stuck up here. And they decided, oh well, shit, we having fun. We gonna play. We playing Never Have I Ever. If we gonna make the game juicy, make the game juicy. We not gonna sit up. Oh, never have I ever kissed a boy. That's boring. We gonna do some juicy ass shit, some
Shut up,
juicy
Jamal.
ass questions. So once you came to the
But
front
you
of
know
the
the
bar,
answer already though.
So you really didn't want to know if we had sex or that stuff.
I really didn't care.
Oh, okay.
So whoever put their business out there is who put their business out there. Just like when I posed the question, knowing the dealings that you and I had, I still ain't put my finger down. Why? Because that's nobody's business. So whoever put their finger down is because they wanted that information out there.
So I have a question.
They had us playing a rigged game.
Yes.
I have a question.
I mean, that's my girl, but I mean, I'm gonna play with that one. But
I mean, eventually I did, but I didn't just whoop. I'm like, let me see who's gonna tell the truth.
And speaking of rigged, lay, you seem to put the bug in Vernisha's ear that Kia might have lowered her finger when it came to anyone having past dealings with another castmate. So why choose to leave once the fire was fueled?
Okay.
So I was initially, I peeped something and then it was confirmed to me. And being that I fuck with her, like I do fuck with, like as far as Venetia and Blue go and all the females on here, I fuck with all of them equally. But as when it comes to Venetia or Blue, I'm not gonna sit here in front, like it's always been more of a connection. You feel me? With that being said, it was kind of like, okay, yo, your P's and your Q's, because she would do the same for me. Like she's done it for me before. With that being said, I didn't just run off because everything was happening. I feel like the same person that I looked out for switched up the play on me when we just had like a personal conversation. So already my whole vibe got switched. I already didn't want to be on a boat because I don't fuck with the ocean. So,
I know that's right.
Once again, it's another story of
Ancestor said, bitch, go back.
So it's kind of like the same reason, the same uncle conversation, all of that extra. It was still a Lay and Jamal type of thing. It's always a Lay and Jamal type of thing. And for me, it's like it gets annoying. It's like it's really So it's like I'm already uncomfortable being there.
So you throw me under the bus. Out of all that, you throw me under the bus. Because
Not under the bus.
Not to me.
I did not
The
say
wheels on the bus go.
I'm just saying the whole.
Hit that hole. Hit that hole.
On the show you said,
Hit that hole.
my loyalty not ready to kill. It's to Blue and Vernisha.
And in the midst of that,
But
me
you
and you were
said-
getting closer. Wasn't that the same time me and you got into an argument where I said something rude, and then me and you had a back away, and I apologized, and we conversed about it and grew from there. Did we not?
Well, I'm addressing what happened.
All right, and it was then. Like, I feel like as human beings, we should be able to put shit aside and get to an understanding and move forward. I fucks with all of y'all equally, and at the time, my connection was with these two. You feel me? Me and you grew further along. Keisha started popping up. Me and her got closer. Like,
So, Key, let me ask you this.
Yes.
After it was implied that you might have had dealings with another cast member, things seemed to escalate from there. Why do you feel that things got so tense?
Because, like, I don't know what it is. It's like the girls on the show paired me and Keisha together. Like, it's Vernisha. I feel like it's Vernisha and Blue versus Keisha and Kia for some reason. The whole, you know, like, no one knows my name. I don't know. We're fake bad and bougie. We're just here to join the party. We're just here to have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of the virtues that you feel, you mentioned that Baloo always had some sort of hatred towards you. Why do you feel that way?
Blue, I don't know what her name is. Carmen Blue, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I feel like she has a need to control the situation or try to control, and I don't like to be controlled. I'm a grown woman. Can't control what I say, what I do. I'm respectful when I come in the room. So, and then we don't know each other. So I feel like sometimes I'm playing or like doing a little jokey joke, and she takes it serious, and then vice versa. So we just don't know each other. Only thing we have in common is that we both know Vernisha and now the whole cast.
Hood shit.
That's just it. But
did you say Blue? Vernisha acts different around Blue when she's around you.
So
or vice versa, they both act different when they're around you.
So yeah,
I don't never be around her. So she could.
I have to ask a question. I'm sorry, because you were educated today. Like, stop.
So I am going to piggyback off of like what Keisha said about Blue putting that battery back and Vernisha back
all the time, energizer.
My God.
Because I've been giving you the same energy the whole show, and Blue ain't said nothing.
She talking now, not you.
No, I'm talking to you though.
Lord. Okay, well, Vernisha.
You can finish. Because I didn't want you to cut me off. I don't want to cut you.
You're good. You're good.
What's wrong with that?
I'm great.
Okay.
Did you want me to finish?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I just this is a different group with different personalities and people. So it's just gonna be catty here and there. But at the end of the day, just miscommunication. We have to understand each other. And I just feel like I did say it seemed like when they're separated, they're the sweetest individuals. They get together, they do this little mean girl shit that I don't like. The little mean girl thing, but just gotta be addressed. That's it.
Okay.
And I addressed it very well.
Kia.
Yes.
She said she checked you. That's what she said.
No, what?
I addressed it. You heard it, right? Okay.
I addressed that. Because we've had several conversations in the chat.
I'm making a
Off
statement.
camera.
Making a statement.
Okay.
We've had several conversations off camera in the chats. It got very intense. I don't know if you want to go into that. We had to
Absolutely.
bring it on in.
I will say this. I had a conversation with you. I had a conversation with you. I said, Blue, I've known Blue and Nick the longest, and Renisha the longest on this set. And me and Blue have been through a lot of things, and I've noticed me and her don't always agree with a lot of things. We argue back and forth. And do I feel sometimes take what Blue says the wrong way? I do. But she gradually comes back and says, I didn't mean it, X, Y, and Z. It may not be at that moment. But Blue has a humor that you have got to get.
And that's the same thing. We both have
and vice versa. So when me and Blue have our conversation, which is nobody's business, I tell her, I said, well, Blue, you are a hard pill to swallow at first, and if they know you, once they get to know you, they're going to love you. But it's just a new circle of friends, getting around new people, and the same thing for you. We've had our run-ins as an assistant, and as sometimes when you get I feel like as well as you're driven with your emotions.
I'm very emotional.
Exactly. So
I mentioned it, but I am.
Yeah, and I've gotten I'm starting to get used to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss English, what's going on?
I have to learn you. I know Blue, and I'm learning you, and I can't say or do certain things.
You can. I'm not. I'm grown, but
So
make me
Renisha, let me ask you this. Speaking of friends, you and Kia have known each other for a while now. So seeing how everything played out on the yacht, what is the status of y'all's relationship now?
It's the same. Kia knew it was all love. Kia knew, once the alcohol got involved, the emotions.
I ain't fell in love with a boat. It wasn't all love. My knee got scratched up. My wig
She look a
came
little
off.
seasoned.
I mean, but shit, I ain't do that to you.
Down
You
at
do
the
that.
valley where the girls
I
hitting their
want to break
up.
your wig coming off, your knee getting scratched, bitch. I ain't had shit to do with that because I didn't put one finger on you. So don't put that towards me. You and I, we exchanged our words. All I asked you was, Kia, Lay done told me you put your finger down. Did you put your finger down? And the first thing, what if I did? Better, what if I did? And what if I did? I'm just asking you a question. What you getting rowdy for? So it caused a whole big, and I'm just I feel like I just came at you as a,
Baby, them edibles kicking in everybody high as a bitch. Girl, look at Lay.
Finger down. We sitting at the front of the boat.
Lay look like me right now at this damn computer screen.
Keisha, and I'm like, don't just Keisha if it was a you too, because I don't like people playing up under me.
Yeah.
So that's why it was more so, well, did you put your finger down? Did you put your finger down? It wasn't like, oh, that's my nigga, that's my dick. It was never that, and you know that. So as far as your ponytail coming out and your knee getting scratched, I ain't do that. You the one started.
They come out of nowhere.
It was a little bit more intense on the boat than it is now. We definitely got a little busy, but my thing was you had a lot of energy behind of mine. You have some type of emotion still for this man.
Hell yeah.
I don't like people playing up under me. I don't.
So I feel away.
He was knocking that back out. Look at me looking at her. He was knocking that back out. See how strong my hand looked? That's how strong he was off in that motherfucker, girl. Hitting the back door. How I'm a gay nigga and know about the back door shit when it comes to heterosexual sex? I never understand. Okay? Baby. I know he had your legs up in the air and was deep off in it. I'm talking about you scratching his back. You over here crying like Angela Bassett when she was on, what's the name of that movie? How Stella Got a Groove Back. When dude was stroking her off so good, he was releasing all type of damn energy blockages all up this bitch's spine and shit. Bitch had to cry it out.
If
Amen.
me, somebody who knew you,
Shania.
you were
Shania.
had relations with him.
It's a difference. So now let's go there. Let's just say y'all did fuck. If y'all did, I would have been like, okay. Just as well as I don't deal with Keisha, I would have put you on that same list. I don't deal with you. Don't play in my face. If you fuck them all knowing our situation,
I'm sorry, Deshaun. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let y'all have that. But don't be, Vernisha, we knew each other since 5th grade, and you're my friend. And
I have a question. I have a question on Flag on the Play. Because, you know what? We'll say it.
No, go ahead. Say what you say.
When that energy was displayed with me in his situation, that was not your response.
Jamal, there's an ostrich that is butt bookie ass naked right now, running from a pride of hyenas because you wanted to put it on your arms. You could at least do some damn death drops or some hand performances or something with all this shit on.
What's your name? Jamal. Jamal, let's not get into that.
Wait till the next segment.
Why Jamal and Blue like they going to prom together, bitch? What's going on?
You push that storyline with me and Ahmad.
I know who I'm voting for the prom king and queen.
It's
Who y'all voting for?
Saying, I don't like when people play up under me, and it's one thing saying, well, that's my nigga. He was my ex. You can't talk to him. You can talk to him all you want, but just leave me out of it. Don't play up under me. We not gonna be friends. We not gonna be cool. So for you to sit on this boat and be like, oh, well, Keisha, it was Keisha, and it's you two. Don't do that.
Maybe I feel the same way then.
Well, things are getting very hot. Okay.
Hot as my forehead.
We will be right back.
Again.
See me shining on my glow.
Help us, Lord. Yes, if you want to come get worked all the way out, inside too, if you want to burn your biceps, triceps, glutes, and your pussy lips and walls, come to Supreme Fit. He's showing that's how you're supposed to drop on the dick. Okay? You can get these $5 hot and ready ass workouts, girl. Okay? Ancient Chinese secret. I'm Korean, motherfucker. No, but anyway, I'm just playing. Besides that, shout out to Ahmad Supreme Fit. Because I'm looking a little thicker than I would normally like to be in that damn chair. So I've kind of been up in my own little fitness thing, bitch. Okay? I used to work out every other day. Now I'm about to work out. I'm going to do 2 days on, 1 day off. Instead of 1 day on, 1 day off. So, Supreme Fit, hell yeah. You're going to have to work out and get fucked with your natural hair. You can't wear it. If you work out with Ahmad and you getting the motherfucking, the hot and ready Supreme special, bitch. You cannot work out in your good hair. You got to work out in your natural hair. Come braided up. Because it will be face up, ass down.
For all the latest updates. You won't
and
be mad.
face down, ass up, all type of shit.
And welcome back. Now, mixing business and pleasure never works out.
Here the fuck we go.
See that Jamal and Lay are a prime example of the downside to this. We saw that an effort was made, but the end result didn't work in anyone's favor.
No one's.
From planning a listening party to not listening. It's safe to say that these two have been at odds since the beginning. While Jamal was trying to keep it professional, Lay got distant. Let's take a look at the roller coaster ride of their relationship.
Oh shit.
See me shining on my glow.
It's a fling for
So that's what you said.
All right.
Jamal, where you going?
Not Blue laughing. Blue like, here this nigga go.
So as I'm pouring up these drinks, the vibe seemed cool until the conversation started.
Blue like, you extra bitch.
But it's the principle. It's the principle.
Definitely do feel attacked right now, but it's cool. I'ma just always hold my composure and say how I feel.
Yeah, .com. What's the This shit need to be dead.
I don't even drink this now, y'all.
What's this? How's that Quavo?
And clearly I was just a fling. So, whatever, Lay, you got it.
I'll let you have it. You know, like, I mean, I feel like it wasn't a situation where one person would have had it.
My sister messed around. I'm like, my point is, I'm like, well, bitch, that's my bro.
And I think they think we ain't really have no connection. We only, you know, linked up one time as far as like on that ass, but it was like, that's my bro. I can't really, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's we go way back before all this shit was started.
I know, and that's what I was saying. I was like, that's what I'm saying. I was like,
I'm still trying to understand this fucking concept because I was still like, what the fuck? That motherfucking cameraman thick as fuck in the back. I'm so mad that he wasn't there. He was gone before they was there. I was like, what that thick motherfucker at? I wanted to see how he doing.
I tried to keep it a buck with you from jump. Till then, you could probably say, well, the last conversations me and homeboy had, you weren't aware of because I felt like at that point it was dead. Yeah, we had conversations, but it was dead. It was like beating a dead horse.
But do I ask you about the conversations you had with homeboy?
Yeah.
I do not. I have not asked you. I have not a few times.
asking me, did I speak to my friend about you? Yes, I did. I wanted to know his side of the story.
Like how you did it, like how you would still be.
Now you done.
Yeah, because I'm fucking. Because you're gonna sit here and act like in the beginning it was all friends and shit. You're gonna sit here and act like that shit. As if we did not do a couple shit. Like you're gonna sit here and act like that shit. So don't sit here and act like I'm fucking delusional.
Fuck about your feelings for that nigga, because you ain't give a fuck about mine.
Rain
and that's how I
on
feel.
me.
He can find some other way to get the fuck home, because mind you, he was with me all fucking day. I had to take him all over the place and bring him here.
Cause I don't wanna live, I don't wanna breathe, no.
And I would have did that without expecting anything.
You know, one person feeling one way, the other person feeling another way. That's what I see right here. So I just feel like, man, moving forward, they should just be straight business, no personal relations. They could be friends, but all the other stuff got to cut out because it's gonna keep crossing the line. It's gonna just keep being turmoil.
That's it. And I
Take
said,
your own advice,
me and
sir.
him has had some history. He comes to everything. It's not kind of cool how you would want to talk to him knowing that I was putting in work with you. I was putting in work. I took this nigga out on dates. He took me out on dates. We shared kisses. We shared moments going to the club. So don't sit here and act like
And I wish
friendship.
we
I don't
never
do that shit
did
to my
it.
friends. I'm putting in work.
Yeah. And
So
I
you,
wish
for you to
we
dismiss my
never
feelings, I
loved
don't
it.
give a fuck about your feelings for that nigga. Because you ain't
And
give
I
a fuck
wish
about
I
mine.
never got that throat and you swallowed all my kids and the bitch, no way we can be friends. Cause that throat was too good, bitch. Walk, 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 walk.
What? If I don't have to tell you what I'm talking about my brother, I don't have to tell you.
Y'all, this whole
Instead of the day of my listening party,
I was wrong. I should not have.
Not the head so good that when he was giving you head, bitch, he done sucked the goddamn sheets in your ass now, girl. You getting up the whole bed set in your ass.
Gone off the way I did at your listening party because that was your moment. I accept that. And I apologize for that. But I'm not apologizing for what I said.
So
I'm just, you apologizing for when you said it, but not for what you said. I know that's right, bitch.
And
that bitch said, girl, I'm sorry for when I said it, but bitch, I'm not mad about what I said. I know that's right.
This is our first time being around each other since the blow up at the listening party, but we did talk, so we're cool. Like, we're good. And he said he was coming, so I was like, you know.
I feel like everything between me and Jamal is kind of awkward. We done said a lot of shit to each other. So we just coexisted in the same places. Like, I fucks with him. I guess he fucks with me too, but we just outside for a blunt. And I see Tay walk up. I'm not surprised because apparently this man be at every event.
Yes.
That's
my friend. That's your friend?
Guys walking in.
Ain't that your friend?
I see the gorgeous Gucci's is here. You know, Bella and Tay and all them. And I immediately look at Lay. You good?
This nigga trying to hug me. And I'm not really with the fake love, the fake shit. So it's like, bro, why you touching me? Like,
God gonna deal with you. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Shut the hell up.
You have to find people that you trust,
God gonna deal with
that you
you.
can confide in.
That's all I got to say.
Sitting up there, got an attitude. Your pride get in the way. But at the same
At this moment, he knew that he fucked up, girl. You should have stayed your ass. on land. And when they invited them white people on that boat, that's when I knew it was gonna turn upside down, bitch. Like, oh no.
You have to be accepting of how he tell you stuff.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell you something. You be like, oh well, bitch, I'm gonna make you feel bad. La la la. No, you can't do that. Nobody's wrong, but nobody's right. We all just trying to come to a common ground.
What's up, Miss Ann? Thank you.
DJ, play the motherfucking music.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was on point about me, Miss Ann, was my hair. Them damn lights and that camera had me looking like I was casting for The Walking Dead. But thank you. Thank you. And you listening to me while you worked. Amazing. Thank you, Miss Ann. I appreciate you. It's always good to have you in the building. Thank you. Thank you.
And welcoming to the stage, we have Tay.
Come on, Tay.
Now,
Tay had on these motherfucking Eddie Murphy liquid tight ass pants on. I'm like, bitch, it's Miami. You got these tight ass pants on and you wearing black? You have enough yeast to make a whole bakery, girl. All that tight shit. That shit was tight. Damn, I'm getting hot. Not in a sexual way, but hot like it's already hot. I got the fan on, y'all can hear in the background, bitch, with all this black on, this shit on, skin tight.
we see that you.
Damn, rubber band pants.
What do you think he would be able to do for your group?
You're asking about then or now?
Give it both.
Then and now. How about give us both?
As of
Okay.
right now,
Them pants is tight and it's goddamn shiny than the motherfucker.
Even if we do become back cool, I don't want to mix business.
Oh yeah, work too, Miss English. Oh, y'all some real ones. Y'all listening to me at work. I appreciate y'all.
It just shows that both of us in a room can be either destructive or it can just be awkward.
Wow.
With that being said,
So nothing
I don't
good.
feel like he can control his feelings. Right now, speaking, we haven't been in multiple places together. So to say that like, he could still react like that, his feelings are still like that, I don't know. But just to avoid things like that, I'd rather not, you know.
Well, before then, like during the season, what did you feel like he could do for you? Like,
At the beginning, I felt like we both could have worked together as far as getting out there because I feel like,
Okay,
as far as music goes, I'm different. Like I'm in a whole different lane. Anytime I do,
Let me find out he part Venom. This from Spider-Man and shit from the waist
not
down.
compared to the rest. So with that being said, he also does clothes. He also has a lot of connections. I feel like we could have meshed that on a lot of angles.
I'd like to respond. You just said you feel like I can't control my emotions. Was this controlling yours?
I mean, that's okay, granted, but that was after watching 11 episodes of these.
Regardless, the whole time everything came out when the edits, baby, when the edits came out, I'm asking you a question. I mean, I'm saying it. When the edits came out, Jamal ain't say nothing online. Ain't talk about leg. Ain't go live about leg. Ain't say nothing about leg. But every time I'm getting screenshots from fans, the Surviving the 305 editor-in-chief is painting me out to be broke. The Surviving 305 editor-in-chief is doing this and painting this narrative about me. Oh, such and such and such. And then we going live, hold on. And then we going live talking about it even more for 2 hours. But I can't control my emotions. And you talk about my ballroom kids and the integrity of my business. But I can't control my emotions? Make it make sense.
I am making it make sense. That came after that blow up. Was after watching episode after episode of things that you sat down and edited.
Is that you making it make? Is that you controlling it?
Not we. I controlled it for a long period of time.
Oh, okay.
So when I broke out and I said the fuck I wanted to say, I feel
Why
like
the fuck Tay sitting there looking like he getting ready to fight a bitch? Just he all nigga, calm down. Okay, them pants is tight. I don't think you can move very far and very fast in tight ass pants. Not you wearing pants that's sponsored by goddamn Trojan men and goddamn
everybody was expecting me to be
Durex
this, that,
condoms.
while he's sitting there tarnishing my name. You feel me? Because that's exactly what it looked like. You feel me? Instead of
the Juneteenth edition.
keeping it a buck, it was already gonna look shady on both parts. I already knew that. But why continue to dog me? These are people that's inboxing me. These are people that's inboxing me saying, yo, why he make you look broke? I got my own mama calling me like, yo, why he doing you? Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, how did I make you look broke?
Bro, you're sitting behind this computer screen. Fuck what anybody else has to say. You're choosing what to put, when to put it, how to put it.
Okay, let me ask this. I would like to bring someone to the stand. Mercedes, put it down. Someone to the stand who was there from the start to the beginning. Mercedes,
yes, from the start to the beginning, bitch. Amen. I know that's right.
From the beginning. Because nothing was out of context. I'm not a magician. I don't sit here and make you pour drinks in niggas' mouths. Like, I don't do that. I don't do these type of things. Come over here, Mercedes.
And I will say this. It's very interesting that, once again, we're hearing lately about editors and producers being blamed for creating a narrative about certain characters. And again, you give these people you, and their job is to tell the story. So again, people have to be cognitive about how they present themselves on screen. Because he's about to bring up Mercedes, and I ain't gonna hold you. Mercedes' ass is the oracle when it comes to this Survivor 305. Mercedes' ass has been to at least 99.99% of all the editing. I mean, not editing, all of the recording. She was one of the individuals behind the camera. So she remembers a lot of things. So at the end of the day, it's like, you can't get mad when people show you you. And if you are in unfavorable positions in your life and you got people outside of your situation, people who are viewers like myself, who be in your inbox and be sharing their perspectives and stuff, it really shows if you're secure or insecure. And that, girl, this is the first time editor, bitch. I can understand if this nigga was editing for goddamn Oxygen, Bad Girls Club, Lifetime, was editing for every single goddamn station there is with reality TV, to where he was able to manipulate certain things. But he is the first time editor of his own stuff, and he got 50 million 11 shit going on. Why would he sit there and waste his time that he could be using to make money to make you out to look like somebody evil or bad? I don't understand it. If you don't want to be looked a certain type of way or viewed a certain type of way, then be cognitive of what you put on the camera. Because, baby, if anything, the camera is going to always show you the truth. And a lot of us can't handle it. No shade.
I don't do that type of things. I could not sit here and blue. You have sat here and watched me edit a couple things to make it right. You have seen it. So, I would like to bring you to the stand, honey. He said that I was painting him out a narrative and cutting things out. Was anything misconstrued about any of my action and his action? Mercedes, please. You was there from start to finish. Mm-hmm. And you see how things went down. You were behind the scenes and you saw the footage. Was anything misconstrued, misinterpreted, added in,
yes,
taken
misinterpreted.
Away?
Praise him.
And this is a general statement. This goes for everybody, because this is not the only time that this comment was brought up. Y'all know I was behind the scenes for everything. Mm-hmm. I seen everything. I recorded everything. And I can say that what was put on that screen was done. And it's not just for you, lady. This goes as far as them two. This goes as far as Blue. This goes as far as Big Mac. I don't want that to be pointed out, directed towards anybody just because it's in this part. That's as far as everybody. Everything that was done in the show was put in order and in proper context of how it was taken. Now, what I can say as far as interviews and confessionals, that is what feeds into the commenters making that statement.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the editing that was done, but when the viewers perceive it however they want to, regardless of however the intent was made when recording it, that's how things get started. That's how the drama gets started. And that's just me being us, keeping it a buck with everybody. Y'all know I fucks with all y'all the long way. But I'm gonna keep it serious with you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Mercedes ate that. I believe that. That's true. In the proper context, and what Mercedes says is absolutely true. And that's the thing. When it comes down to the confessionals, when you're by yourself and you're giving your perspective about what happened in the house, then guess what? Now you are interacting with the audience because, oh, how did that make you feel? Oh, I felt this way. Oh, I felt that way. Some people in the audience is going to agree with it. Some might be triggered by it. So they might, it's all playing into it. That's why it's like, if you're going to do these shows, you have to make sure that you know who the fuck you really are, or have a strong foundation of who you really are. Because once you are put on the screen in front of thousands, people are going to try you and test you. Again, it's thousands of eyes. You don't know any of those eyes. There's an amalgamation. There are people who care about you. There are people who want to connect with you. You have different opportunities and business experiences that can manifest in your life because of this, but you also gonna have people who are going to hate on you, who's going to pick you apart. It's about, what do you believe? Do you get what I'm saying? So again, the comment, baby, let me shut up. Shout out to Mercedes.
I also would like to say, because I feel like you made the comment that things was misinterpreted or put away. No, you can't say the same thing.
What's
because
up, Queen
Ahmad,
Amber? What's going on?
when he called me venting about Renisha, he knew anything that you do from here on, from
Oh,
this
we got
point to that
Blue
point,
in the
can be
building. What's going on? Happy birthday. Make sure y'all bless Blue. Happy birthday, y'all.
But he was under contract,
To the
so I could
cancels.
do what I did need to do to portray the story. The same thing for Renisha. She didn't know when she had called me venting about a situation that tied into her situation on the show, she was recorded. So you're not special.
Right.
I did not victimize Lay Forbes.
And on top of that, Jamal had to deal with him being read and dragged too, about being called nothing but a goddamn dump stop bitch. Okay? You know, he had to deal with having his face cracked too. And if he really was in control about the editing and making himself look good, he would have left that out. But again, like he said, nobody is special. Like, yeah, I'm friends with y'all, I'm cool with y'all, but y'all also have to understand the balance of the business aspect, which means that it's going to take more than just y'all friendship. You have to show up with the other half. Because this show is meant to highlight you, and I can only highlight what you give me. So I do agree with Jamal on that, like, no shade. Nobody is exempt, and that's how life is. Ain't nobody exempt, ain't nobody special. We are all equal, and we're all human beings, which means we all gonna have our fair share of bullshit. What's going on, Lamaj? What's going on, Jamal? Yeah, I'm a little late on the reunion review, but you dropping something tonight, so I said, let me get this out the way before I get cussed out. Buzz, you never forgot? Hell no, I ain't forgot. I'm just trying to adjust.
Well, you can understand where that thought would come from, being everything that's went on between us. It's not like I just pulled it out of my ass.
Understand. Jamal, you see Lay agreeing a little too much when it came to Ahmad's Playboy ways, right? So what Playboy tendencies do you believe both Lay and Ahmad?
And again, I'm just
They
reading
have
the questions on the
same
cards.
attitude when it comes to how they deal with who they choose to deal with. And I think that is very firm. Like, Ahmad is single, Lay is single. Ahmad's testing the waters and out here in these streets. Lay is out here in these streets. Whether what those streets look like, I don't know. But however, I think that they share toxic traits. And at the episode at the at the gym, Lay even said, when the whole situation with you, he was like, yeah, I like some toxicity. But anyway,
we all do.
Yeah, you said that. The quick not here.
Show me one
Yeah.
person on the stage that don't like a little toxic shit. Like,
Oh, baby, I'm too old for that.
what do you mean?
I'm too old for that.
I don't like toxic shit. Like, bitch, I don't like
The
that
whole,
shit.
our whole situation was toxic. The whole situation was
Yeah.
toxic.
So let me ask you this. Jamal.
Go bust a toxic nut and let it go. Like Elsa.
When Lay made the comment about Flake being a quick nut, and you kind of walked away, what made you take that so personally if that was just a general statement?
It wasn't. Looking back at it, I understand because it was pulled out of him with Renisha and Blue indirectly, and he said it. However, that was literally within a week or two after we done had our conversation, so I was still in my feelings. So, and no one wants to sit around and be called a
Girl, Knick-Knack was over it. Girl, Knick-Knack had me screaming, girl, when he was giving his comments. He was like, okay, bitch, how long we gonna drag this shit out for, bitch? Girl, we got everything about you hoes. Y'all want to do shit, it ain't work, girl. Okay, this ain't the time, bitch. I was screaming.
And he did not say my name. He didn't say no names. That's clear. But if I was embarrassed by it, everyone on here knew that I was trying to deal with him. So it fit in that setting. If no one knew that me and Lay had an interaction and we was around a whole bunch of strangers, but everyone looked around.
So you felt embarrassed at that moment. Right.
Lay, you see Jamal get up and walk away after your comment, right? Why not go and come?
Girl, nigga like, girl, shut the fuck up.
He said, why not go and comfort him? Yeah. Because it wasn't directed towards him. So I'm not going to sit there and run and go comfort him.
Right, because it was a generalized statement, like you said. Okay.
He's not my man. Like, friends, Blue already ran after him, like, I don't want to chase him. When he felt like he was done feeling however he felt, and he came back in and asked him if he was good. Like, I'm not going to chase you. Like, I did check up on when he came in because I am human as well. Somebody would have said something, then it would have fit. I would have never stormed out, but you would have seen it all over my face.
And speaking of Blue, I heard you say, we see you visibly upset to the point of leaving after Lay's quick nut comment, right? So what was the basis of your irritation?
I don't know. It was just the punch. I was drinking that shit.
Baby, Blue is ready to go home. I'm sorry for the microphone, baby. Blue is like me. I can only deal with so much social energy, bitch. I'm a Cancer, which means my crash. I go back in my crab and rejuvenate and recuperate because all this shit is just too damn much. And I'm still upset. I found out before I left that y'all was all off on edibles and I ain't getting not nail motherfucking edible. I had to get the weed and shit from Keisha. Keisha was the only one. Keish was the only one. I was so mad everybody had edibles. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all had edibles and I ain't had nail motherfucking edible yet? And y'all know how much I love mother marijuana? But it's all right. I probably would have showed my ass if I was on the edible. And I ain't gonna hold you. They was like, Bubs, you doing good, but we want BubzDaGawd. I'm like, girl, this ain't my shit. Now, for season 2, I'll be more comfortable if they have me back to host. Because they might have somebody else. And if so, I nominate Scotty by Nature TV. I told him to review the show next season. And y'all need to make him the host, too. Like, share the love. Share it. I just wish y'all would have shared the edible with me. That's all. It's okay.
Money.
I still live. Lay looked out for a nigga.
$20. And then seeing Jamal storm off, even though he didn't know, Lay kind of knew he stormed off because of that, because of y'all situation.
You right,
but it was
saying
like,
God was looking out for me.
Like you said, like, you should have went after him
Just
if that was your friend right then and be like,
okay,
it's not geared towards you, like, I hope you ain't take it that way, or whatever the case may be, because it just read off differently. Because I don't know what it feels like to be a fling, so I don't know.
Jesus. See? Blue like me.
Again, it built a wedge between me and Jamal because at the end of the day, Jamal, Lay never put a name on it. So even Amar can sit here and be like, yeah, I had a quick fling. I can't get in my feelings because he never said, yeah, I had a quick fling with Bernicia. He never said, yeah, Jamal was my quick fling. So that's why it's like, if
for the first half, I was sober.
And Jamal decides, well, it's targeted at me. I'm gonna storm off. He had the right not to chase after me.
But at the same time, though, Vernisha, you was about to fuck Kai up. Like me, y'all can't like me. You was about to whoop her ass at the boat when she didn't tell you that she had fucked the jackhammer, that she had the jackhammer experience. Y'all remember the movie The 13th Ghost? Amaz, the 14th one, girl. His dick is the ghost, bitch. Amen. I'm so glad I'm a top.
Yeah. And I understand what you're saying.
Bubs was sober, like I said, yep, for the first half, and then me and Lay went out.
Are you okay? And I said, Lay, we're good. Yeah.
I'm ready for goddamn Tay to goddamn speak. But them pants, them goddamn highlighter ass pants, girl, you putting the same shit they put on tinted windows around your legs, nigga. Like, girl, I'm getting
I was in my feelings.
Hopefully the ass is ass and I wasn't
I
looking.
said, late, we're good. We had our conversation.
I normally
And then
look
the
at
next day
ass,
the
but you
pool
know,
party,
I kind of
said,
slacked. I was
I'd
trying to
rather talk
focus
to
on my
you
job.
without all them around, and said, listen, you gotta watch what you say because it can hit home to their friends. So that's why Blue acted the way she did, because she knew I was embarrassed in her.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's unpack the listening part. Okay, Jamal, you seem to be loyal by Lay's comment.
Yo, Lay's over this shit.
Can you please go further into detail?
Loyal? That must have been a word, different word. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Harris.
Triggered.
Okay.
Must have been triggered. Yes.
Triggered when I hear your name. Triggered.
Okay. So yes,
When I
me
think of
and
your
Lay
throat.
was going at it all day, and I got some unreleased footage.
Oh yeah.
We was going at it all day, and it was like I'm not trying to.
And shout out to Nick Nack. Nick Nack came prepared, bitch. He had hidden some sage in his hair. I wish he would have burnt some of that shit, cause girl, the energy that was going on in there, I'm like, I don't need this. I'm gonna let somebody say what it is, girl. What did they say? Let me turn the loop off too. Hold on. What they say? Cause this shit right here.
This is for faggots.
Girl, that's the gay agenda shit, girl.
Sit here and argue with you all day, Lay, about anything. Like it was his day, and it was very important that I helped him out because we planned the listening party together. And I, as his manager, I said, well, his interim manager, I wanted to see that through. Like I really did, genuinely. So when it came to it, a question came and said, "Hey, did you speak to Tay?" And I'm like, "Why you?" It came completely left field, left field, because I wasn't even talking about Tay at all. We was laughing and everything when I picked you up, wasn't I? It was 7 o'clock in the morning, and we like, yo, it's
sage.
tired as fuck. But come on, we got a lot to do today.
Maybe Nick Nack is spiritual, and I fucks
So when
with
I
it.
tried to diffuse it in
Nick
Walmart,
Nack got a purpose on his life, and I fuck with it. He know what's up. He know what's up, and Blue do too.
And I'm like,
no shade, bitch. Nick Nack and Blue, when it comes to spirituality and the universe, I feel like they know what they talking about. Baby, don't play with me. That's the type of shit I would do for a podcast. I'd be like, girl, what y'all doing? I need y'all to be high as fuck, and let's talk about manifestation. Girl, you know what type of podcast that'll be? With Nick Nack and Blue, high as hell, talking about manifestations and crystals and all type of shit, girl. The ancestors would be proud.
Hey, please, no, let me finish. I'm getting there. I'm like, no,
He said land the
you're
plane,
getting
girl.
an attitude. And he's like, because I feel like you're trying to be funny. You're trying to be funny. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I had a conversation with my friend about you, but what we talked about wasn't really irrelevant. It was the same thing. So it was nothing to relay back to you. So that triggered me in the car to lead to this argument.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I thought my computer was finna blow the fuck up, bitch. That scared the shit out of me. I'm over here smoking and shit. That shit in my ears. Hold on, bitch. Hold on, Jamal.
I'll cuss you out or stomp you in the street, whoop that ass.
Bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Bullshit. That scared the shit out of me, girl. I'm already in Detroit. I thought it was niggas outside shooting. I'm like, damn, y'all shooting at 5:48 p.m. now, girl. Maybe it's time for me to move to Indiana with my parents and shit, bitch, because I'm not going to stay in Detroit, ho, and die. Because y'all niggas want to clack and shit in the morning. I mean, in the afternoon. I almost hit the floor, bitch.
But you didn't keep it a buck with me after we had the conversation. You still talking
because
to
me and him are not going nowhere, but it doesn't, bro. I still like him, so I exchanged a couple words. So what?
You're still trying to do it, right? That's what I'm trying to understand. You're still trying to chill with him, right? If that's the case, it's still the action.
It ain't going nowhere.
It's still the action.
It ain't
Why are
going
you even
nowhere.
trying? It's still the action. That's what I'm
Ain't going
stuck
nowhere.
on. It ain't no feelings about how I felt towards you, how I felt towards Tay. It's the loyalty, and you're in my circle. That's what I'm talking about. Display some loyalty. And he's not in the immediate circle, but you are. That's all I'm saying.
So with that being said, that built up from there, trickled into the listening party.
How do you feel about this, Tay? What are your thoughts?
Yes, finally.
I mean, originally, when the listening party came up, I already had an invite prior from Lay personally. He asked, "Will I be able to make it?" I said, "If work permits, I will be."
Right.
I just started a new job. That's when I was coming to flight attendant, shit like that. Boom. Work came up. They didn't. The training got pushed back. I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna come." They thought it was a setup because Jamal did call me and say, "Yo, you coming?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna still slack." Because at the end, I already had promised that I was gonna still show my support for him, due to the fact that we already had several conversations about making the trap music and like you know on levels like that. You feel what I'm saying? So maybe it came off as far as like being messy, but at the end, they already said I was coming regardless if I came and told Lay I was coming.
Automatic.
Either way, I still was coming regardless.
Would have been the most.
I talk fast too, shit. I gotta slow down too. I be on full.
Regardless, like taking him out for a second, I felt like as though if we had a conversation, we said, okay, A, B, and C. You feel me? It became a setup when it's like, okay, he knew he was coming, but the man who it's mine. It's my event. You feel me? Just didn't know.
Right, but I heard you like.
But like I said, at least for me, but now that we have what happened, we have more context now because of the video that Jamal terrifyingly, girl, introduced and almost had me bust my head on his microphone, bitch. Okay? Showed us the context of that. So now that I know that, I can understand why it is, or it appears to be a setup. Because Tay told him that if I can make it, so he gave him an if. So it was still up in the air. Jamal knew that he was coming. But my thing is, if a motherfucker that I'm feeling said they might show up, and they end up showing up, I'm going to be excited. Because I'm going to be like shocked, like, oh my God, like, bitch, like, hell, now I'm about to really have a good night, bitch, because after this damn shit, girl, I'm about to motherfucking make your throat collapse again, girl. Like a demolition squad, bitch, okay? You see the way his throat collapsed, girl? His throat disappeared into his fucking beard. He went Transformers, roll out on the dick, bitch. Okay? I would be happy. But again, in context, I can understand why Lay would interpret it that way, even though that was not the case. But anyway.
After the process, it was like 2 weeks.
But it's still.
So either way, if I still said I was going to come and show up, I still showed up out of respect because I said I was still going to show up. Whether I talked to you or not, I still said I was going to come.
Correct.
Reason
that makes
being,
sense.
I kept my word on that end.
That makes
Regardless
sense.
of how you took it, that's on you or whatever the fuck y'all had going on.
Yeah.
But with me, as far as with that, I still said I was coming as a friend and I was coming to support your thing because I know how it is as an upcoming artist. And I know that you ain't know nobody with that outside of the cast and me and a few other people. I still kept my word.
Exactly.
Whatever the fuck happened after that, that's cool.
Miscommunication, that's all.
On that shit.
That's cool. But that whole listening thing wasn't a blow up because, well, in regards to you, it was in regards to how he approached the situation. Yeah, I was pissed at you, but I didn't really, it didn't matter, you feel me? I already realized what it was, and we already had multiple conversations. It was what it was.
Well, the blow up was not because of Tay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm explaining. So I don't want anybody to feel like it was because of Tay, whatever the case is. It was more so on, okay, I didn't have to, but from when I had a change in thought or feelings or whatever the case is, I did tell you as a person that I'm cool with, that I'm trying to be friends with, yo, okay, I didn't plan this, but this is what happened. Or I'm feeling this person, boom, boom, boom. When I did bring it to you the first time, you definitely did downplay your friendship. You said that
Uncle Luke.
Y'all cool, or whatever the case is. You see, after you realized that me and him was talking, then you started going in
You
depth.
talking about doonga 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 doonga, that type of Uncle Luke? Get on up and shake that booty. Get on up and shake that booty. We talking about that?
It's like, we went on trips. That's my dad. And like, he come to this, he come to that. It's like, okay.
So what happened was, you met him 4th of July weekend at Nick Neck's event. You met him there. Before then, you slid in my DMs.
Why Jamal over here looking like a handsome ass vampire, bitch? I need Jamal to be casted in Vampires in Brooklyn 2. Bitch. Imagine him playing Maximilian in this motherfucker, okay? Look, first of all, shout out to the makeup artist girl. Cause she beat y'all face. Even though I look undead, y'all look alive and full of melanin, girl. Like Oshun came by and just blessed every single one of y'all girls and skipped my ass. Cause I'm from Detroit and shit. But baby, Jamal, I need you to be a vampire for Halloween. I need you to be some sort of male version of Akasha or something. I need you to. I know you can do it. You was motherfucking Chris Tucker from Fifth Element, and I still get my life from that one because bitch, that was iconic. That was an iconic fucking costume, bitch. But I need you to be some sort of motherfucking Egyptian ass vampire who is just. And I want you to be in your top role that night, bitch. You slaying assholes that night, bitch. Okay. You like Jeepers Creepers. You come out every 23 years, bitch. You come out one night only, bitch. Hit them niggas from the back. Let them dreads hit them from the back. Bite them from the back. Not doodoo brown was your stuff in the day. Miss Ann, I'm screaming. I like the way Tay talk, but I see Lay or Jamal don't play. They upset. Lay, you was wrong. We said Lay, you was wrong. You knew they was friends. Do 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 do. Vampire, hell yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. Maybe Vampire in Brooklyn. I want to do some shit like that. Where the black vampires? Where the black witches? Where the black motherfuckers at? That besides this realistic shit, girl, can we get some supernatural shit? Bubs, it's because you from the Midwest. You get, yeah, but I need to be outside more too, cause I'm an introvert. So I like being in the house. Cause again, I'm going through my own spiritual journey, my cocoon phase. So, you know, I'm spending a lot of time in the dark. Cause I'm doing a lot of shadow work, bitch. I'm trying to live my best life. Okay, no shade. What's up, Denny? What's going on? I'm gonna have to do a live one day, and I'm gonna have to get you up here, Denny, to talk because your viewpoints that you have are like spot on, and I really want to highlight more people who are queer of color and to highlight our voices because the way you think, I'd be like, oh my God, Denny, come on. Tay was right, Jamal. Jamal, you should told your friend about you and Lay. At first, I was on your side, but now I'm on Tay's side. No, Tay kind of opens up some of the things. He does. He kind of brings accountability. That's why I like this show. This reunion was a good-ass reunion, baby, because it was so balanced. It was so, especially the end when bitches was crying. I'm working on it with my stories to introduce Danny, we're going to have to connect because I have so many ideas as well, too. I do. I want them to be dripping in melanin. I want them to be dripping in queerness because I do want to make queer ones, too. No shade. And I want to be dripping in magic, in occult, in blood. Like, I want my shit like, girl, baby. Okay, let's continue, y'all, because we got to get through this, y'all.
At your birthday. I remember it was at Palace. I was fucking with what's the name at the time.
No. Your birthday, just wait for you. Before that. Your
we
birthday.
Have to work something out, Denny.
You was take a picture with me. He slid in the DMs. Is he on cast? I said no.
Okay, y'all gonna stop with these goddamn.
And that's it. Then we had a phone conversation.
Breaking into houses and shit.
That's my bro. We had dealings back in 2016, but it went straight from there, and then we've been homies ever since. Yeah, I did say this. Whether or not did it end, well, regardless, I still told you before you met him on July 4th. I still did.
You and Lady and be like you and Tay. What's the
What I'm trying to allude to is you knew.
Most definitely, we gonna work something out.
That he was my friend.
I'm gonna do an open panel one day.
I didn't tell you.
I low-key want y'all to be coming up, no shade, because it's a community thing. I had dealings with him,
and me and you were concluded. It happened
I'm sorry.
so quick.
Let me rewind to y'all.
It really
so y'all can get the storyline. My apologies. I'm all talking and shit.
Yo, okay, I didn't plan this, but this is what happened. Or I'm feeling this person. Boom, boom, boom. When I did bring it to you the first time, you definitely did downplay your friendship. You said that that's y'all cool or whatever the case is. You see, after you realized that me and him was talking, then you started going in depths. Like we went on trips. That's my dad. And like he come to this, he come to that. It's like okay.
So
So you're saying that. So you're saying that you was testing the waters. You was asking Jamal as a friend, hey yo, your friend kind of like it. Like first of all, are y'all like cool? Like what's going on with y'all? Oh y'all cool. Y'all ain't like close. You in like immediate circle type shit. Oh, okay, I get it. But then now that I show interest in the nigga and you're losing my interest, or you're losing my interest. Now here comes all these things about, oh, we've been close and now he's all of a sudden become like your close friend now or whatever. That's what I guess Lay is saying. Let's listen to what Jamal said, because baby Jamal said, bitch, hold on. Pay attention to the timeline, girl. Pay attention. What do you say? I'm going to put this up. Stay tuned about the timeline. So let's get into the timeline.
You met him 4th of July weekend at Nick Next event. You met him there. Before then, you slid in my DMs because I was at your birthday.
I remember it was at Palace. I was fucking with what's the name at the time.
No. Your birthday. Just wait for you. Before that, your birthday. You was take a picture with me. He slid in the DMs. Is he on cast? I said no.
A scene for my segment. He on the cast? He on the crop top? Come on, crop top.
And that's it. Then we had a phone conversation. I said, oh, that's Tay, that's my bro. We had dealings back in 2016, but it went straight from there, and then we've been homies ever since. Yeah, I did say this. Whether or not did it end, well, regardless, I still told you before you met him on July 4th. I still did.
You and Lay and be like you and Tay. What's the tea?
What I'm trying to allude to is you knew that he was my friend, and that I said I didn't tell you the in depth or everything like whatever, but I told you I had dealings with him, and me and you were concluded. It happened so quick. It really happened like 2 days after we had our genuine conversation, and you knew I was in my feelings. I'm almost done. It happened so quick. So then, even that I told you what me and him had, you still led with your feelings. And you still pursued. And after I told you, I will not look at you the same if you do that, because I told you what me and him had. And you still did it. And that's where my position with the loyalty, the trust, the respect, like I don't, just like you said, Vernisha, like you said, I don't deal with people like that. And I don't want to deal with people like that. I don't want them in my circle. I don't want them close by. So by you being close by in this vicinity, it's a problem for me. It was a problem.
So speaking about pain and everything, let's just get down to the nitty-gritty of this whole thing. What was the cause of your hurt?
The cause of my hurt with Lay, I was genuine from the beginning.
I should have asked Lay that too.
I gave you an opportunity. We're sitting here now. I was genuine from the beginning. So when you got close and drove the wedge between me and Blue and Vernisha, that started to get with me, because I don't like the fact that my friends feel as though they have to try to get some understanding of you to defend you, because that's what they were doing. But at the same time, they're my friend. But at the same time, you're talking to them in a different temperature about me, and they have a little bit of different reservations about it, but we've healed past those things. We've had those conversations, but I don't like somebody who's just coming into my circle, infiltrating and talking to the people that I actually genuinely love and care about.
Because everything that I've mentioned to each and one of your friends, you know, that I've told you before they came and told you. These are conversations that are publicly had, so it's not a secret. It's not me pillow talking. It's not me. It's said. You know these things. It's not me going behind one door, whatever the case is. It's just like if one was to call me, we would have a conversation, boom, 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 whatever the case is. It wasn't like we shading Jamal. These are shits that you know, like we get up and tell you about yourself.
I never said that. So but when you talk to them, it's a different temperature.
I didn't drive a wedge. They're sitting there getting both sides of the story versus when I first started the cast, everybody was getting one side. So now everybody's hearing my side. Now they have a free will to choose who they want to listen to. Or whatever.
I'm not saying they can't be your friend. I'm not saying any of that. But what you're not going to do is sit here and talk to me when we have conversations, and then you don't believe what I'm saying. Like you'll go back and talk to Blue and go back to Vernisha and say, he never did that. What he did is not genuine. Such and such and such and such. You're not going to do that in my
Speaking of Vernisha,
like if I want to sit there
See,
and
I'm trying to get this shit
check something that was said, I'm
down.
gonna do it because I know what I've been through, and I can't just sit there and take word of mouth.
Speaking of
then you don't fuck with me like that.
What do you mean?
Right,
we didn't get there yet.
You don't fuck with me.
We was getting there. We didn't get there.
But you fuck with them. You just met them and I introduced you to them. Okay.
Y'all see my little T-Rex arms, bitch? Posting out my little Tyler arms and shit.
Yeah, okay.
Speaking of outside perspectives, okay, Vernisha, you and Lay had a private
Blue is looking like Jamal. Calm down, bitch.
as a uncle figure, right? Do you feel you would be a message
No. And I'm still standing on what I say, because any conversation that I had in front of the camera, I had behind the camera. And if it came to me as
I'm gonna get to y'all comments after this part because I want to let them rock because I said I wasn't gonna talk as much. I kind of lied a little bit. That's all right.
Hold that thought. We need the cameras. I'm gonna say it. So I was not messy during this whole, because like I said, whatever I said in front of each and every one of us sitting in front of us, what I said behind, I said in front of the camera. So no, I don't feel like I was messy, because the conversation was already. In regards to that, was I being a bad friend? Was I being messy? No. Let me tell you. I've came to you and I've came to Blue and I've told y'all about previous relationships. A previous relationship that I had. And y'all didn't like the way he treated me. Y'all didn't like the fact that I kept going back and forth. So at that point, right now, if I was to come to both of y'all today and I'm crying, I'm begging on my knees, he hurt me again and he did this and he slapped me in my face. It's not going to be about him at that point.
Right.
Y'all going to chew me down because he's going to be like, well, why did you go back?
Exactly.
So I never said what he was doing was right. But I never said what he was doing was wrong. So when it came to me telling you, you can't be mad at him because why the fuck would you drive all the way to Kendall? Why the fuck would you transport there to there? Why the fuck would you still do da-da-da-da-da? I understand your project was to highlight each and every one of us. But at some point when it was going to be like, you know what? I got to understand where I'm at with you.
And when I got to that point, it's like, you can't be like that. You can't be like that. Before his outburst online and where I am today, Jamal, you can't be like that. You can't be like that. You need to let go. You need to get over it. He told you he didn't like you. You can't be like that. That's all. That's what it was. It was more. It felt attacks against me, and my feelings did not matter.
To be honest, Jamal, the example she used was a very good one. If she kept going back to an individual, even though her feelings keep going back and forth, and it's like struggling to try to find a foundation, and this is the 10th time that this nigga has went across your motherfucking head, at this point, we walking into the punches. She just said, y'all would shoot me down because I am the common denominator in this. I'm the one that's allowing this to happen in my life and get me triggered. But now it's kind of like, in a sense, and I'm going to get to some of the comments because Denny said something that was very, very true, like the matters of the heart. And we've all been there. We've all been in that position where we continue to still give energy to the individuals who really ain't showing us that energy back. You know what I mean? And a lot of times we end up hurting ourselves in the situation. So, and like Denny said, no shade, which I do have to agree, there's dirt on all of the hands because everybody continued to play a role and play a part in it. Okay? But let's continue.
It takes two to tango.
Absolutely, but did you tangle with him and tell him where he was wrong?
But did you question your friend and ask him?
Now, to Jamal's point, that's true. If we're going to tell the truth, if you're going to tell me about that, then tell him that. But at the same time, maybe they're more cool with you than they are him. So, of course, they're going to get their friend together. That's your friend? You said that's your friend? These other new motherfuckers, it's just going to be like, I don't know, I'm still trying to get to know them. But you would hope there would still be some sort of honesty, like a 360 transparency. It's kind of like, if you're going to get the two to tango, then I need you to be like a judge on Dancing with the Stars and judge both contestants, not just one. You can still give praise, but I still need to be some critiquing or something. God damn it.
Did he go wrong in this situation?
Well, let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in.
So let me ask you. What was y'all situations? Because like I said, I told him about us and that the loyalty that we've had for each other, traveling and all those type of things. He said I didn't see all the text messages that y'all had, that you were clearly during the listening party still trying to kick it with him and shit.
I swear I'm gonna get to y'all comments because y'all saying some good stuff.
We weren't even communicating because at that point in time we was beefing. I guess fake beef, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But first things first, let's clear this table right now because I didn't even know y'all was dealing with each other until after the fucking 4th of July.
Ooh.
So therefore, when we met on the 4th of July, when y'all introduced each other, you never clarified and said, oh, this is who I'm dealing with. You said, oh, this is Lane, this is Tay, such and such, boom. He never told me nothing about y'all fucking around either. So therefore, I was fucking with, y'all already know I was fucking around that time. We was at the other thing, that was that situation. Me and him was on a whole nother level. I'm like, all right, boom. We started connecting on the music level, and all of a sudden we kicked it off, and it came from that.
Right. And
you never brought up into act. You never came up in the situation after the fucking listening party, until even going into the listening party. So therefore, what the fuck am I wrong at, nigga? Because I didn't know shit about y'all situation.
I never said you was wrong. I even defended you. I said, did you tell Tay? I was like, because it's going to put me and my friend in an awkward situation.
So let me ask you that question. Why didn't you come to me after you seen us having a communication or having a conversation? If you ask him the same thing, like that's what I want to know. Like,
Like,
if y'all had a conversation about it, why would I even brought it? Like, why?
Well, I'm thinking about Blue comment when she said you're semi-automatic. At least my gun jams sometimes. I stutter, so I gotta slow down.
Why did I
you know what I'm saying?
If anything.
If me and him had a conversation.
If he introduced him like, oh, there's somebody I'm talking to, why you didn't say it like that?
Because we wasn't talking at the time. On the 4th of July, we were not talking.
You see, what he's asking is what I've been saying because everybody likes to make me the bad guy, but I
you should have introduced him as somebody that you was getting to know.
We had our conversation.
The 4th of July at the parking lot when me and him was vibing and all up in each other's faces, right or wrong, you were standing right there and like he said.
We're missing the one key part. He knew who you were. He knew who you were. You didn't know who he was. So, and we were not talking at that time. So when he saw you, because he decided to pursue you though. Because I didn't introduce you as him because we were not talking. So why would I introduce you as the person I'm dealing with?
The same way you introduced me into him, like how you introduced everybody to the cast.
You did not come around at the time. What I'm trying to tell you is he knew exactly who you was at 4th of July. He knew exactly who you was at the hookah and vibe night when y'all had already started vibing. He knew who you were, and he knew that we and you were friends. That's what I'm trying to say. So he should not have pursued you.
I can see both sides of the story. I ain't even gonna lie. Because if we met on the 4th, boom, hookah and vibes after the 4th.
Yes.
You already knew that man. It was even getting.
And I said,
cool.
and I tell him
you didn't come to me.
I did it because I kept telling Tate. I kept telling Lay. Have a conversation.
If that was the case, you should have stopped that shit and nipped that shit in the butt right then.
Understandable. Completely understandable. However, I said, Lay, are you going to tell him? He said he told you through text messages. Oh, okay. Are you going to have this conversation? Because I don't want no awkwardness with my brother.
I would rather you telling me to him.
Understandable. Completely.
And that's one thing. And
you wanted it.
Okay.
And you got it.
You what?
You wanted it.
And you what?
And you got it.
I just felt the need to play that. I don't know, girl. The spirit told me to play that.
I know him now, yeah, but at the end of the day, I've been knowing you for 7 years, my nigga.
Understandable.
If anything, you should have been the main one to come to me and say, yo, bro.
Well, I really honestly did not know he was kicking it with you. No, I did not. No, I did not. Because you left my house, the hookah and vibe night, and went to his house. Didn't you?
You knew.
Did you or not?
Before that, we was talking before.
And then okay, let's run with that. Since you said I knew, right? I told you if you're going to date him, bring him on Cash. Let's highlight it.
And
that's facts.
But you found the way.
If you're going to date him,
bring him in anyway.
Bring him on Cash.
But you found the way to bring him in anyway.
No, I didn't. You did, because you pulled the shot. No, I didn't talk to him. I didn't know you were talking to him. I didn't. He comes to everything I do.
Right, but you knew that there was other benefits towards what you
do. He comes to everything that I do.
You thought
as you were sitting there flirting with him, you brought him in. You brought him a part of the storyline.
Was gonna bring a.
Now, first of all y'all some tall ass niggas. Y'all can't be. I'm trying to take control of the shit with my short ass. I'm already short, okay? I feel like I'm watching all three of my dads argue, and I don't know what to do about it. I am in distress. I need an adult.
Oh, baby, blow
baby. You brought him in. You brought him in, honey.
We gonna put a pin in that. I'm gonna put a pin in that, okay? And we will be right back.
He comes to everything I do.
God damn, girl. Okay, let's look at some of y'all comments before we get into the next segment. Let me see. And yes, Denny. I said a vampire with spirit. They on Bourbon Street. The ones who was at Wardy in New Orleans. Oh, come on, Lala. For the spiritual stuff. No, Denny was saying something like, we're going to talk, Denny, because we're gonna have to be the change we want to see in the world, okay? Denny says this. I love you, Jamal. Love your work, and congrats on season 1. That said, real talk, all three of you got dirt on your hands, which I do understand and can accept that. Lay was using, yes, but Jamal, you got no claim on either one of them. True. And you can't tell me Tay wasn't entertaining. The fact that you two were working together was why you shouldn't have gotten involved romantically. But I get matters of the heart. We've all been there, and that is true. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was some sexual tension there, and it was like, okay, why don't you come on the show? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like, in a sense, being in a relationship with somebody you work with. A lot of times it's not really that good because it's like you still need time, space away from each other to still focus on yourself and your life. But if I gotta deal with your ass at home and then come to work and deal with you, bitch, oh, girl, divorce. But was it fair to downplay the level of friendship up front so he had full awareness before pursuing something with Tay? It may have avoided the drama between y'all. That's true. That's true, yeah. Because again, like to your point, it gave the illusion that he was downplaying him and Jamal's situation. Because once again, a fling and a quick nut is, okay, you come through, you do what you do, okay, and you out the door. Ain't no staying the night. Ain't no taking a shower. Ain't no playing house. Ain't no cooking breakfast, nigga. Ain't none of the other shit. Ain't no going out on dates. Ain't no kissing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that shit. All right? I don't think it would have made a difference if Jamal had been transparent about the friendship or not. He seemed hell-bent on trying to link up with Tay. Again, like you said, there's no claim to them. No claim to fame. No Rick James to the shit. Okay? But I can understand the close association and the connection emotionally there. It could be interesting. I think it would have shown Jamal much earlier how late was. Meaning we're cool and you knowingly pursued someone I had a past with. But I am from a different generation, so I digress. Okay. Come on, Miss Ann. Miss Ann, I don't lead with my dirty laundry. I gave a blanket answer to Lay about Tay, and I told him enough for him to hope he wouldn't go behind me. It was like 2 days difference. Literally less than a week. But the dynamics are also different when it comes to men with other men. That, as far as the expression and what that looks like, yes. But I think energetically, it kind of is the same. But the dynamics outside the aesthetic part, experience is different. But to be fair, I also understand why Jamal was feeling some kind of way. He probably felt gaslit because Lay was downplaying their situation and trying to make him look crazy jealous. Yes. I can agree with that. Yes. It's like, nigga, again, I don't play house with niggas I'm getting a quick nut from. And if anything, bitch, we gonna do this shit in my car. Fuck coming to my house, bitch. These niggas in Miami stealing shit. Hell no. Okay, ain't there a park somewhere? Not dirty laundry, but I get it. I may not have given a blow by blow, but I would have let it be known I hit that. And if you went after that, then I'll cut your ass off. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be blunt. When you blunt with a motherfucker and tell them the truth, it'd be like, girl, at this point, I already told you where I came from. I ain't gonna help you have any room for context and nuance, bitch. I'm gonna give you exactly what it is objectively. Girl, this is what it is. Don't do this shit and we ain't got no problems. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are not going to be on the same frequency as you. So sometimes you have to tell them in a blunt way so that they get it. Jamal didn't just catch feelings for no reasons. Exactly. And I agree. Yep. It was things that were imperative. And Jamal, I realize this isn't easy, and kudos to you for putting yourself out here and listening to the critiques. You better than me, but that's how you grow. That's how you come a boss. You learn from the bad stuff, and we all gonna have that in our life in some way, form, or fashion. Publicly, privately, like a wise mystic said, bitch, just expose yourself. Just expose yourself. Put your shit out there. Even if you feel like you ain't got shit worthy of being exposed, bitch, expose it, because the universe is going to do that. So you might as well go ahead and play the game with the universe and get your shit. Listen, I love critiques. It helps me grow. Yeah, but baby, you had to deal with some critiques during this damn reunion. But that's how motherfuckers grow. That's true. You gotta go through the pain in order to make it. Okay. Let me see. What y'all saying? See it so fast. I'm screaming. That nigga shooting off like a Draco. What's up? What's up, Blue Devil Babe? I thought it was Blue Eyed Devil Babe. It probably is. I'm high. Forgive me. Okay, y'all. Let's continue.
You're watching Surviving 305. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And welcome back. Now let's switch gears here. One thing about being a boss, it's good to have a support system, whether it's genuine or
Good, I might fucking up.
Let's take a look at how a support system can either make or break surviving.
Now I don't know how the hell they motherfucking got this angle where you showing my nuts and shit in these motherfucking church slacks.
305. Now this question is for both Nick and Jamal.
Okay, let me change the background music because we ain't confrontational no more. This is some more love shit. So I'm gonna put this on. Let's see. Is this the one I want? No, not that one. 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 This one. Yes. Because when we talk about, bitch, I'm a DJ over here, girl. I'm giving y'all all entertainment. You was so mad. Hell yeah, you was mad. Hell yeah. You saw how you came on just looking. I'm like, don't get mad at me. I'm just, again, reading the questions on the card, okay, that I had to learn the next day.
We see you guys go to lunch and talk about your mothers, right? What is it like mixing surviving in the 305 on your own and tending to your parents as an adult? What stuff did you go through?
So my parents are older. My mom just got back with my dad after 14 years. And it's crazy because
Well, I'm already short, so I'm.
everything
You ain't fucking nothing up.
When I was 18, they
Oh, okay,
kind
I
of
got you.
separated, and my dad came here, my mom stayed in Philly. So when they came down here, my mom is 70. My mom
should
is.
have.
My dad is 77. My mom is 67.
Wow.
So now things are starting to be older. And my dad is my Superman.
Look at my arms, though.
mom is
My arms look
Superwoman.
good in the
We don't
motherfucker.
always agree all the time, but they're older now. So moving down here, my dad is slowing down, and my mom is picking up the slack, but she's used to my dad. Yes. So I was talking with Nick Nack, and we were venting about our mothers and how I'm now starting to take on the responsibility to make sure, because I'm the only sibling here, my other sibling. And it's starting to wear a toll on me because she's now borderline diabetic. She was experiencing tingling in her legs, and that's how we touch and agree. So it's like now I'm 33, I'm got all my projects and stuff. Me and my mom don't have. We don't have the best relationship because it's like I'm
Okay,
trying to
Miss
chase
English,
my
thank
dream,
you.
and she doesn't know what that looks like, because she never did.
I'll see
So,
you when you get your earphones
she
together.
always calls me and be like, "You don't call me no more," or "We don't do this," or
Mhm.
"You don't call me enough." And
Mhm.
I spoke to Renisha about this, and I'm like, I want to have a better relationship with my parents because it's like they're getting older.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
when that day is gonna come.
Right.
And Renisha was like, "You need to make it right with your mom. You need to make it with your mom because she wants her mom."
You only get one?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I'm in a process of doing that, but at the same time I'm trying to do this.
Right. Right.
So it's like I'm very short with her, my family, and my friends because it's like
I'm short
I
too,
don't
you
have
see.
time. You know, I'm 33, and I'm trying to make it happen.
Right.
And I want my mom to understand that, and my dad, and I can't be there as much as I would like. But I am there.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself on.
Yeah, and I agree with that because my parents were just here for the weekend, Juneteenth weekend, and we watched this episode because they supported me. So we had watched this, and you're true. What you're saying is true. Even me, I'm 32 years old, and I'm trying to really make it happen in my own life. Because again, for those who follow me, I spent the majority of my 20s trying to chase a relationship and have something external outside of me validate my greatness. Now I'm learning how to do that within my own self. But I also have to be in solitude, and I also have to put my energy and stuff and focus it where I want it to be. To where there are times where I have conversations with my mom, and it's like, oh, you know, you can call me sometimes, and I feel so bad. But it's kind of like I'm trying to focus more so on myself so I can get myself together, because my parents getting up in age as well. I saw them struggle and do what they had to do to make sure that I had a good life. I want to be able to manifest an experience to where I can take care of them, to where I can literally, quote unquote, because we live in America, buy my time back, to where now I can focus on what it is that I want to do as opposed to just what I need to do. So yes, but you're trying to make it happen. So it's like you're trying to find that balance, and you will. I think what will help in that balancing is the fact that when you're around your parents, be in the present moment with them, because like you said, you never know when that day is. We were all watching this episode. I was in the present moment. I even paused them and I told them I just congratulated them as parents and thanked them for being wonderful, amazing parents to me, from inception all the way, inception all the way up till now. So when you're in those moments with your family, really cherish it. Really be present in it. Let them know how much you love them. Show out and show up for them when you can. But also let them know that, hey, I still got a life to live too, because no shade, no shade. When that time does come, I still got to live. I still got to grieve and let go of the pain from that. Because that's a part of life, and that's going to be all of us. And that's why this is like one of my favorite segments of the show. Because at this point, this is where everybody taps into humanity. And we all can connect despite our indifferences, how we interpret things, how we may feel about this. Oh, this bitch said this. Oh, this girl. Fuck all that. This is where we can touch and agree and say, damn, I understand. That's what's important to me. So again, shout out to everybody, even motherfucking Ahmad, because the way that Ahmad opened up for his situation, I was like, wow, Ahmad, this is what we need. This is what we need.
Just you're trying, so that's all that matters.
And the fact that you're willing to appreciate them now that you know you're getting up in age as well, so it's good that you.
It's more of my mind. Oh, okay, I understand. I understand.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get together because when I speak about
Because you also trying to do your shit and take care of them too, so it's kind of like, Lord. See, even.
When I was 15 and never lived at home since. But so when she had her stroke, I was in my 20s, and I had to take care of her. So I'm the only child available to do so, and that was so different from that. To alter my life, she didn't know. Of course, she knew I was gay.
She wants more. Oh.
And I was in a relationship for 7 years around the time, and so she had to come be a part of that. And I'm like, okay, I have to have a conversation with her. And it was just such an interesting experience because, she was my mom was just so blunt and direct, so it was just played on my relationship at the time in a negative way. And now I'm at the point where I made a decision because I was taking care of her for 10 years, and so I'm like, this is really impacting my life. I wasn't able to be me, and she was still treating me like I was 7. I'm like, no, I have to put my foot down. So I moved her back home, and so I'm like financially supporting her as well. So it's very challenging because my mom, I'm used to her being this fierce, independent woman. After the stroke, things just kind of very different.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate both of y'all being strong enough to even share that with everybody. Because again, as we can see on the cast, there are people who understand. Of course, that support system is absolutely amazing. Now, Ahmad.
Right. Who reads some of y'all stuff? A lot of sons would be in the streets doing God knows what. Jamal is working to build a business and put on his fellow black and brown LGBTQ peers. Jamal is a young adult who is working hard. Yes. And again, like I said, sharing the platform. The fact that he even offered me this opportunity, I'm still like gagging about. And the fact too that again, if it wasn't for him when it came to the come up Miami season 1, as far as the reunion and allowing me and Scotty to be a part of that, like that was him. But I also want you to understand, baby, when you say you a boss, y'all better be careful what the fuck y'all ask for and wish for, because the universe will test a bitch. But see, diamonds only form under pressure. So all the pressure that you're going through, Jamal, that shit gon' motherfucking pop off. And when it do, I want a 3.5 grams. Send me something through CashApp, bitch. Let me get that motherfucker 3.5, bitch. Be like, Bubs, here you go, bitch. Here you go. Okay, let me hold $20. Okay, Jamal, do they come visit you at all or expect it that you come to them all the time? That hard work is a testament to the amazing son those parents have raised. No shade, no shade. What Bub said, love doesn't stop when you're working to be the person your parents raised you to be. They come to the things I plan. They are there as much as they can. It's more of my mom. She wants more. Oh, okay. Okay, I think Miss Ann gonna clarify that so I can understand more as well. One thing I can say about this show is that it humanizes everyone. Yep, even when they are being the antagonist or whatever, it shows them as sympathetic and human. Exactly. And it shows the ups and downs. Again, this is surviving. This is what surviving looks like. And let's be real, the majority of us, unfortunately, are surviving. But that's why community is important, because when we realize we're surviving, we can help each other out. So we not only survive, but we can start living too. Cause bitch, I'm ready to live, ho. I've been surviving for the longest time, bitch. Can a nigga live too, girl? Being black, being gay, being a leprechaun, can I still live? Shit. Baby, season 2, y'all will see more of them because I am moving on. Season 2 gonna be good. If season 1 was giving this, I can only imagine what season 2 is. Now again, if you need help editing, bitch, I can give you a discount rate. I can help out with some edits and stuff, girl. I can, let me know, because editing is also something I need to learn how to do as well, and upgrade and improve, so that when my shit come to fruition, when I start filming my own shit and editing my shit, I want to be like Beyonce. I want my hands in all the shit. No shade. Mine is like that too. Just set boundaries and expectations for what your life is. I'm sure they're from the 40+ hour work week and may not realize what's going into entrepreneurship. Exactly. And sometimes even your family members and friends, they may not be bad people, but because of what they've been through and because they're not choosing to liberate themselves in certain ways, they won't believe your dreams because they can't even see their own dreams. No shade. I'm not saying your parents is like that, Jamal, because I don't know them, but just a lot of times people, when you're trying to build in yourself, people will tear you down and feel like it's not real, or that you need to have this security net underneath y'all. This is called walking by faith, and that's how faith helps to manifest things, because you got to believe it. All it takes is your belief. And again, when you're walking by faith, expect for everything to fall apart so that everything that you are meant to have in your life falls into place. So when things fall apart, yeah, you can be scared, bitch, but also be excited, because it means, bitch, I am on the turnaround bout, girl, the U-turn of this shit, bitch. Something to come up and work in my favor, bitch. Okay? That's amazing, Buzz. Didn't know you were hosting. Can't wait to watch the replay. Yes, thank you. Yes, he gave me a chance. Bubs, to come at my reunion is how I discovered you and Jamal. Bubs, you are never to pray over me. Baby, I had to do something, bitch. I'm like, girl, what can I do? How can I bring BubzDaGawd to this shit? And I just wrote that ratchet ass prayer. Baby, my camera was fucking up. I'm like, okay, God don't want me to do this, but eventually God did. Okay, I will be calling you on the edit. Hey, look, this is community work. Like I even told Jamal, I wasn't supposed to be the actual host of the show. I was supposed to be the pre-show host. Like in the first episode or the first part, the person walking around asking the people as they're getting ready, you know, the cast, how they're feeling, that was me. But the universe saw fit for me to do something else. Okay? No shade. But I told Jamal, I said, bitch, I'm also here to help out too. So I ain't gonna just be sitting down. If you need a nigga to hold a camera, let me know. You know what I mean? I'm also here to serve too. That's how you continue to be blessed. If you want to get what you want, you got to help other people get what they want. Hello, somebody. It's called one of the laws of one of the spiritual laws of success. The law of cause and effect. The law of giving and receiving. The law of reciprocity. Okay? And bitch, I already gave up my height, girl, so I'm going to be blessed everywhere else, bitch. Extra, it took me a few years, but now I have the boundaries, and low-key, it makes them respect you that much more. Though they won't say it, but you'll know exactly, because sometimes people just need to know. And if it's really love, baby, people will understand. No shade. All right, y'all, come on, because we got some more. And then I think Jamal dropping something tonight, so we might be back. I'm trying to save the rest of this motherfucking joint, because I'm going to have to re-up on my shit. I don't know when, girl, but the universe going to provide, bitch, so I'm going to say this for later on tonight. Okay?
During a conversation with Jamal, you kind of dive deeper into your upbringing. So what was it like growing up, and how did it prepare you to survive the 305?
Growing up, oh man, it is what it is.
I will say this, baby. That edible was opening everybody's mind up, baby. Jamal edible didn't kick in until he got back home and got relaxed, girl. He passed the fuck out. I said, oh, girl, you knocked out. But the edible was opening everybody up, baby. I didn't think Ahmad was going to share any of this in this, you know, in depth. You know?
It was crazy. It's a tornado, like that. No day was ever the same. Constant disappointments. No stability. A lot of embarrassment.
My mom got emotional on his story.
Support from family. Shit. I only had like 2 friends.
And she was low-key mad because she was like, how the fuck can you as a mom abandon your kids like that? Like, she was upset. She was upset. But, again, that's life. But also, look at what it made you. It made you an individual who is independent. Is there still some emotional work that needs to be there to help you become a more balanced individual? I would say so. But I feel like Ahmad, once he continues to work and heal from emotional things, I feel like he would make a good father. No shade. No shade. And if black cis hetero men could start being more vulnerable like this, and if we also, as the community, as people, were to provide spaces for black cis hetero men to express their feelings without being judged or criticized or being called gay and shit, the black community could be a lot better. Because at the end of the day, men are humans too. So again, shout out to Ahmad for doing that. At this point, with you showing this stuff, it'll probably be so many women in the damn comments that was getting wet and shit, dropping teaspoons in their pants. You gonna have to change the prices at your damn gym from $5 to $10, okay? You giving woke dick now, so the price goes up. Come on, Dr. Umar Johnson.
It was crazy, man. House to house, homeless. At one point, I even stopped going to school because my younger siblings, we lived in a crack house. My mom, like, it's crazy. You just imagine walking on the street and seeing your mom on the street selling her body and doing drugs. It was wild. So I actually stopped going to school for a little bit to take care of my brothers and sisters.
Oh, it's 20. Amen. I know that's right.
She couldn't or she wouldn't, whatever the case may be. We didn't have nowhere to go at that time. So I did that for a little while. So I reached out to some other family members up north.
What's SDE, Denny? I'm a little slow.
It's crazy, man. Had to grow up real fast. They had no childhood. And, yeah, man, it's just difficult. For a long time, I just tried to erase that whole part of my life. I felt like it was really destroying me. I couldn't really have a relationship with nobody. I was very angry at everybody.
Baby, if Ahmad would have cried, I would have cried on camera with y'all, bitch. I'd have been like, shit, hold on, nigga.
My relationship with her is like...
Oh, Denny, thank you.
It's crazy. I don't know. I just remember...
I'm pretty sure Dr. Umar Johnson can't see his dick, girl. His dick is clinically dead.
This one day, vividly, I was in 7th grade. It was her last chance from the court to take us back. And we went to court. At this time, like, I'm like a grown man. I'm like, my mental was like in the 20s. And we went to court, the judge looked her in the eyes and said, Ms. Wallace, we're going to give you one last chance to get it right. Now, at this time, I've probably been in 30 foster homes, probably 3 orphanages. At this time already. It's 7th grade. She looked the judge in the eyes. She looked at me, and my brothers and sisters, we were sitting right there with our social worker. She said, no, I'm okay. At that day right there, we was awarded to the state.
Wow.
So,
My mama was mad.
Sitting there having this conversation with Ahmad, it was really like at surface level.
I love how Jamal is cast and producer at the same time. Bitch. Hold on, bitch. Wait a minute. It's not on the cards, but hold on.
You would never knew all of this. Yeah. And to this day, me and Ahmad, we don't talk every day, but when we talk, it's like, you good? You know?
Right.
Text messages.
It's a check-in, yeah.
How's the show? What's the numbers looking like?
Yeah.
And it felt like I was talking to like a big brother or, a homeboy, and to know that he has overcome all of that and he's not the product of his environment, because he taught me a lesson. He said, I was like, I felt like a generational person with my parents. Like, they were bad with a lot of things. And he told me all of those things. And he went the complete opposite way. So they made me think that, you choose. If that's what you came, like, you don't have, I think, what is it? You don't have to look where you came, like, how you came from.
You don't look like what you've been through.
Like what you've been through, right. And I feel like he's actually the product of that.
Yeah.
So how did you actually...
He don't look like what he's been through. Yes. But mentally and emotionally, can you say the same thing? Because we also live in a world now where people can just wear their Sunday's best or put a mask on and pretend. But again, shout out to Ahmad for him being just vulnerable in this moment.
All the stuff that you went through to actually be where you are today. Like, what did you learn from that helped benefit you for the career?
Honestly, whatever I see my mom do, everything I seen growing up, I just wanted the opposite of that.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
It was hard. To this day, it's still hard, man. I still deal with it mentally. But I just try to keep myself around positive people that I look up to. Anything that's negative, I stay away from because it's only gonna take me down a deeper hole. I got days I struggle. When I do struggle, I just put myself in rooms with people that's gonna uplift me. Keep the light shining. If I get to stay in that dim room, it's gonna get darker for me. So that's all it is, man.
And no shade. That's why self-love is important because, and I'm gonna pause on this segment because I love this part of the segment. Damn it, shit. But that's why self-love is important because the universe is going to push you into the darkness of the closet, not gay closet, but just push you in the closet into darkness to where that dim light is you. You gonna have to learn how to strengthen your light. Like when Peter Pan be asking motherfuckers to clap and shit so that Tinkerbell ass can wake the fuck up and become stronger and brighter. You gonna have to do that within yourself because there's still things inside of you that you need to deal with. And I'm gonna say this speaking ignorantly because I don't know the situation, but that might also play into the whole situation that you might have with women. And maybe with Vernisha, because Vernisha was the good girl who was wholesome and sweet, like the whole, love and basketball, early 2000s black love type of thing. But when she broke your heart, it was kind of like, wow. It just seemed like women keep breaking my damn heart. To where now it could probably play into your experiences romantically with women. Again, I'm speaking ignorantly. I don't know. This is just what's coming to me. But I do know that there is still some emotional work that needs to be done. So the fact that he was able to speak this into existence and then on top of that, listen to this on the playback, to watch it again, he's going to have to sit in that. So again, shout out to him for the vulnerability. Shout out to him being open and honest about where he is. And again, if heterosexual black men, or just black men in general, because there's still some gay niggas too who just emotionally shut off. It's just scary. But if black men could just learn to be more emotionally present and available and honest, and as a community, again, we were to create spaces for them to do that, baby, we will actually manifest change. It's possible. It's possible.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Now, Vernisha, during the conversation with your sister, we see you begin to get emotional. So how is it surviving with your sister so far away from you?
I don't get that question. Like, how is it with me living without her?
Like, with her being away from you, how have you been surviving with 305? Because I know in the show you wish that you could be closer. So how are you trying to survive with that and not being the case? Her being, I believe, in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, with my sister being so far, I have to maintain. My sister, she moved away when she was 14. So at the time of her being 14, I had to be like 9 or 10 years old. So without that sisterly figure, I always looked at like my close friends as my sisters. And then like during that time, my mom was sick as well. So I really never had, and like I'm not close to my aunts. So I always look at like friends to fill that void. And like once my sister left, we always tried to stay in contact with one another because it was even a point in time where she had done so much wrong that my mom was at the point like, I don't even want you communicating with her.
Your blood sister, wow.
I went years like without talking to my sister, and it wasn't even like my fault. So I would just have to like survive and just have to do it on my own.
So what do you feel like you've been doing to kind of survive that? Like, what have you actually been doing?
Distraction.
Now, this was one of the most honest answers I've ever heard somebody say when it comes to this stuff. That's why I love this segment, because people were being honest and we had a space for that. Listen to what she said. She said distractions. Guys.
Dealing with multiple men. Dealing with multiple friends, trying to fill that void. Cause like my sister not here, my mama not here. I don't talk to my aunties, so it's like I don't know. I just feel like, and my dad, I don't want to discredit him because he does what he has to do. Like he put a roof over my head. I don't pay any bills.
Hey man, that's what I'm trying to get to, bitch. Pay no bills, girl. What is bills? What is bills?
So I just feel like everything that I do know or learn is on my own.
And it's kind of like as far as having other women around you that you could build family with, in a sense. Because here it is, you can't even be around your younger sister. And you're being told all these bad things about your older sister, and you're being told these bad things about your older sister. So it's like, I don't even have someone to be a sister that, like you said, that sisterly love with, and you find it with other women. Now, I'm grateful because, again, when you build community, there are other people who probably have not grown up with siblings or don't have siblings who wish that they had some sort of sisterly, brotherly connection. And you can find that within the community, which is great, which is amazing. But again, doing this on your own, not really having any sort of family, quote unquote, family support like that, or trying to establish that family support in the community can be scary. And a lot of times when it comes to people being entrepreneurs and working on themselves and stuff like that, they would love to have a partner. Because when you have a partner, especially a romantic partner, because I don't get no shade, I'm sorry. Sex does something, okay? You are releasing shit. You are establishing shit. Like, sex is also a release. It's also a pleasurable thing. So a lot of times we look for partners that we can share ourselves with, the ups and the downs, the good and the bad. So when you're dealing with the bad by yourself, it'd be like, damn, I wish I could have somebody there. Let me go fuck with this nigga. Let me go call this nigga. The nigga who ain't treating me good. Let me just call him because I'm feeling some type of way. Those are the times where you're supposed to sit down with yourself. And just like how Vernisha was able to be open and honest with her answer, now it's about, you said it. It came out your mouth. You've literally manifested the truth for everybody to see objectively. What is going to be the next step? What is the next call of action in order for you to manifest your best life? And when you start loving yourself, you start uprooting all of the negative, low vibrating emotions, thoughts that you also played into. And when you do that, you enlarge your territory and you free up space for what's good for you to come to you. But you also got to accept it too. Because when you deal with fuck shit after fuck shit and bullshit after bullshit, a lot of times when things come to you and it gives the illusion that it's good, or you could feel somewhat deep inside of you that it's good, there's going to be that one thing in your ear saying, nope, bitch, nope, 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 bitch, it's going to hurt you. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. When you love yourself, you'll say, you know what, bitch, I'm willing to go through that because I'm going to see what the truth is. And even if it is the worst, bitch, I can make it through it. I know how to do it differently now. So again, shout out to now. Imagine, and I'm gonna press play. Imagine if Ahmad and Vernisha was doing like them OJ niggas did when they was making music. Girl, what's that song? Me and My Woman cried together. We made love. Imagine y'all both sitting there crying, exposing yourself to each other. Do you know how bomb the motherfucking sex would be? Shit, Ahmad might let goddamn Vernisha lick his motherfucking gooch and shit. Bitch, try out new shit, girl, cause we didn't let all this other shit out.
Wow, y'all got some stories. Y'all do. Now, my last ones are for Blue, Keisha, and Kia. We'll do it in that order. How is it surviving and raising your children in the 305? And do you find it hard to find the balance between those two? We're going to start with
Boo, like, girl, I'm high. I'm ready to go home, bitch.
Oh, y'all so emotional. Y'all so emotional.
I almost teared up on Felicia. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't. So I just want to let y'all know y'all all strong.
You know, she don't do big with tears. With tears, baby, I don't do good with tears.
Especially when I start. Y'all all strong, and you know, y'all all have stuff going for yourself. Y'all businesses, Manisha. Even though people say what they say about catalog and boutique, I see the grind. I see what you do. And for you to like have that going on and you don't have your mom your sister that's there. You got everybody else. Yeah, we all got our differences, but you got us. So fuck what they talking about. We know it exists. Bitch, you was just wearing your shit earlier. We know. But,
I understand, Blue.
As it
I get
pertains
it.
to
I
me
get
and
it.
surviving with my children.
And it was a long day, baby. We was over here thinking this shit was gonna be done in 2-3 hours, bitch. We was there for a long ass time. Y'all was probably there longer than me. Cause I was ready to get picked up. I had to wait. Cause I was prepared. Okay, no shade. I was doing what I needed to do. But it was a long day, so I understand. It was a long ass day. And them edibles start kicking in and shit.
Even though they weren't,
I ain't getting none of.
seen and stuff like that, because I'm
It's
a very
okay.
private person. Like I don't even let people in my house. It took
Right.
a long time for Renisha to come to my house. Jamal could tell me he has to pee and he's gonna wait in his car.
Or you
not
get
coming
you like
in my
pee in a
house.
bottle
I
or
let
something.
I've been in there.
energies cross over, so I
Correct.
don't want everybody and their mom around my kids.
Correct.
The only person I think Jamal met him because I grew to know him or whatever, and it was one day I needed him to watch them. He watched them. Bernicia, it was one time I had
Look at
I had
my arms.
something
Thank you,
going
Jesus,
on,
for my
and
arms.
I called and I'm like, I couldn't even think for myself. I'm like, Bernicia, I need you to pick my kids up. And here, I don't even know if I told her what the school was, but it's like, those are my babies. Like, I'm not
Yes.
letting nobody cross, over
Correct.
in my space with them. So it is what it is, but it's not as hard, but it's doable when you have people that's around you. Yeah, like Ahmad said with his mom, I couldn't.
And I love, and I'm gonna shut up, I promise, how all the mothers affirmed Ahmad. They affirmed Ahmad by being a mother. Even my mother, like I said, got emotional on Ahmad's part. And shout out to motherfucking, see how motherfucking Keisha looking right now, bitch? Keisha. I'll be the same way. God willing, I have my damn children. Bitch, I will whoop your ass about my kids. Bitch, I will go to jail for my kids. I'll lay my life down for my kids, bitch. What? Bitch. But I love how they affirmed him. And they also was real like, look, baby, you also got to let it go. Like, your mom was only operating in what it is that she knew at the time. And when the crack epidemic happened, baby, it fucked a lot of the black community up. And again, people were trying to escape their own problems and situations, girl, and got caught up in things that unfortunately overtook them, or they allowed to be to overtake them. But you are a blessing in disguise, Ahmad, because again, you don't look like what you've been through. I don't know if you out here slinging dick like that and just fucking bitches. I don't know. Because when you was saying that the damn thing, you got old girl pregnant. I said, oh, shit. Oh, damn, man. Is you fucking bitches at your gym? This is some trash shit. But once again, for you being honest and vulnerable, I was about to put honest and vulnerable together. Honor, you was being honest and vulnerable. Again, I just love this segment. I just do. So let's listen to the mothers affirm on Ahmad, okay?
Sit in no courtroom and somebody tell me I have a choice right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all, now change Mario, I can't have y'all unless I know it's not, something that I can't help you. I can't help you, and I hope you and your mom could get on common grounds with that. I know it sounds hard, but maybe in that moment she couldn't help you, Ahmad. So it's like, if I can't help you, it is what it is, and that's coming from a mom. So I know she's hurt, but you have to forgive her. You have to.
Yeah.
For the sake of her and y'all relationship, because it's nothing like a mom seeing her son doing good things.
Great things, yeah.
But she don't know how to congratulate you. She don't know how to talk to you because y'all have to build that relationship. Break it, and make it right. You got to.
Because Jamal was holding the tears back.
Just to piggyback off, you don't even interrupt you, but you don't know. I get in my spiritual zone. You don't know what.
Yes, girl, you got that prophetess wig on, girl. I felt it, girl. I felt it, baby. You is the first lady of Drop It Low Ministries, girl. Keep the Lord in mind. When you dirty wine, drop it for Jesus in the club. Come on. Yes, come on with the prophet. Let her speak. Come on now.
hindering by
I'm just
holding
playing. I'm
that
just
in.
playing.
So
Right.
you need to, I'm not saying you need to, but just
It
talk
would be
to God and let it
wise.
go because
Yeah.
you're very talented, amazing, and you are a miracle. And
Yeah.
I can relate to all y'all stories, and y'all hear my story sooner than later because I'm a whole miracle walking.
Okay, we need to hear that in season 2.
Let it go, and let God heal you. And I pray that you see her again, and she may not know how to express that she's proud of you, but I know she'll be proud of you. And it's not my place, but I just feel to let you know that you may be hindering something great in your life.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like you're stagnated right now, and I feel like you just right there. You about to shoot
Cross
through
over
roof,
the
but something is
threshold,
holding you.
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but that could be one thing.
Right.
And that's it.
I agree. Come on, prophetess.
Oh, okay.
Prophetess.
Oh,
Good job.
don't do that.
So how is it surviving, you know, and raising your children at 305 and finding that balance? How is
Now I
it?
have one child,
One
one
child,
daughter,
okay.
one
Baby.
beautiful 4-year-old daughter. I'm a single mother. Her dad pops in when he wants. I just decided to just do what I have to do as a woman, as a mother. So I have family that supports. I have friends that I really appreciate. I love. I don't have much help, but at the end of the day, like Renisha said, I had to figure it out on my own because I lost my mom as well at 7 years old.
Wow.
And I have a story, but it's no excuse. I'm here.
Right.
I'm living. I'm grateful. So what I do, I just live every day. I just enjoy every day. I don't care what I'm doing. I just make it happy.
Right,
You know, because I've
right.
been through so much in the
Right,
past where I was
right.
never happy.
Right.
I went through abuse as a child. So as an adult, you're not gonna take my happiness.
Correct. Come
Whatever
on.
I do,
Come
whatever
on.
I wear,
Ikarabo
wherever I
Shande
go,
Iskatai
I'm
ay
a
ay
smile,
ay
make a
ay.
joke out of it because it took a lot for me to. It's a miracle. I'm here today. I don't like where I came from. So, with my daughter, I just want to make sure I'm the best mom ever because I didn't have my mom. I didn't have a mom that knew how to be a mother to me. So I told myself, whatever she wants, she gonna get. Whatever I can do to make her happy, I will. So I work hard. I work all these different jobs. I work these gigs.
Yes,
You
even
know,
though you
I
be a little
work
bit late,
hard
it's okay.
because I want to make her happy, and you know, I want to break those generational curses. I don't want her to go through what I went through. As long as
Yes,
I
for
can, I
generational
try
curses.
every
That's
day,
what I'm doing
let
right
me live
now.
my life, you know, so that I could do that for her. But you know, at the end of the day, like we're creating a new generation. We're building for our future. So
Right.
you know, I have a long life ahead of me, and I just want to make sure I have a legacy. So as a mother, I know I'm grateful to be a mother, and I don't want to go off topic, but I feel like the Lord gave me my baby because I was lonely, and I did want a child, but I know she's gonna come then, and she's just so amazing. But you guys will probably meet her or know more about my story, maybe in season 2, maybe, I don't know. That's it though.
And thank you again for sharing.
No, you're
Thank
welcome.
y'all for sharing, okay? And speaking of doing things for the future and for the generation, I want to finally ask Keisha, how do you survive and raise your children at 305? How do you find that balance?
Every motherfucking day.
Every motherfucking Tell us how you do it every motherfucking day.
I loved her answer.
Wow. I have 2 boys. They're 5 and 8 now. Their name is 7 and Dash, right? And when you're a single mother, like not a single mother, I co-parent with their father, which we give him no credit, so we do not speak his name.
Fuck that fuck
because
nigga.
He took my legacy from me for my children, right? With that being said, to you gentlemen out there, y'all have to do better.
Yeah.
The reason I tell y'all that as a mother is because I have 2 kings that I'm raising.
Come on.
To make sure that they do better.
Come on,
right?
kings.
So I don't want to hear that, right? I don't want to hear that y'all not doing enough. When it comes to a modernist mother, my mom is 83 now, right? Either way, she's actually had me older. She had me when she was like 45. And the same thing about my mother. The reason I'm so great and so bad is because of my mother. I took everything that was positive about her and I did that. Everything that was bad about her, I left it behind. But I also left something behind. You know what I mean? Like Ahmad, this goes to you. Like I've chopped up my mother. No, many people don't know this. I chopped up my mother a while ago, right? She has dementia right now. We don't even speak. Because she's so bad in her way, in this life that I walk in, I choose positivity every day. And if my mom chooses to be negative, she can't be with me because I'm an individual. Just like my children are individuals, right?
Right.
So as they watch me every day, I'm gonna make sure they're the best fucking men that they can be, right? For any woman walking out here, because we're worthy.
Y'all is.
I mean, like I'm 30 plus, none of your business, right? And I've watched, right? None of your business. I've watched men and women walk about this country. No offense to you guys that have those balls that hang low, but we are dynamic, right?
Yes, y'all is.
We are different, right? We go besides ourselves. I'm gonna make sure my sons treat a woman right. It's not optional.
Right.
Right? And all for you mothers that accept your sons to be fuck niggas, that's on y'all, right? Because that's the generations that's happened. That's where the curses are coming from, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody's taking responsibility for themselves. Not this one over here. These two over here, by the breath of my body and the walk in my fucking feet, right? They're gonna do what's right, with their daddy or without. And I'm a mother that's gonna make sure of it, and all you mothers should do the same. Shame on her. You're fucking amazing. Shame on her. She lost out. And I'm saying that from a mother, right? Because I don't know how she was cut like that. She was only cut by crack. Her hair and cocaine must be busted.
I ain't gonna hold you, girl. See how Blueface looking right now? Look how mine looking. I ain't gonna hold you. When she said that, I said, oh. So, everybody was trying to gently peel, the Band-Aid off. Girl, you just ripped the bitch off. I'm like, oh. Keish.
Down because anybody that feels like if you have like a kid, right? You know how you are your daughter. You know how you have two sons, so you feel me on this, right? I have two little boys, and as their feet walk and their lips move, I want to know everything. Right? I want to make sure.
Look at Jamal.
Yeah. Like in every whoa, y'all have no fucking idea. I'll take y'all head off and anybody else.
Okay.
For them to be
Head clean off.
You guys.
And this is why I am grateful
Yes, nut shot.
sharing y'all stories, because amidst all the other stuff, this is what's really important. So I'm glad that you all are able to be honest and vulnerable. I really do appreciate y'all for that. So with that being said,
I love y'all.
yes. Yes. Now let's get into what the people really want to know. We have a few questions from the comment section. Okay. So the first one is for Nick Nack. Any movement on your nouveau class?
Actually, no. And the reason that is I have so many things that I am managing right now that is prioritized in the lower scale. So.
How is your current relationship going?
Which one? Relationship with ballroom, like what?
I guess your romantic relationship.
Oh, and I did mention earlier that I ended. So I ended a 3-year relationship. I don't remember, some months ago. I don't know. So now I'm doing it. Okay. Well, I'm dating, basically.
Okay.
So that's what it is. Nick Nack is dating a couple of people.
So if y'all need
As you
to
should.
get them the DMs, okay?
No, I don't want nobody to
I pick you. You don't pick me.
You still not eating that swine, are you?
I am. I do like the bacon. It's just not as crispy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not as crispy.
Okay. Bernicia, what pushed you to slash homegirl's tires?
Oh!
Also decorum at.
Who said I did that?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, baby, I never.
Why y'all lying on me?
That's a good meme right there.
No.
That was Tamika that did that.
Tamika?
Yeah, I know. For
Yeah.
sure.
Tamika Harris. Hey,
Oh.
Jamal, is your car finally fixed?
Thank God.
Yes,
Yes.
it is, praise the Lord.
Yes, I got it back like towards the end of filming. Yeah, so but yes, it's finally fixed. Toro took care of it. Yeah.
Shout out to Toro.
Yeah.
But Lou,
Oh.
why jump into a fight that has nothing to do with
What fight?
what fight? I think it was the fight on the boat.
I never jumped in the fight. You know, I told her don't put her hand in my face. And then somebody threw water and she slipped and started screaming and then she was like, ah! and start doing demonic shit.
Not demonic.
Jump into a fight.
Well, speaking of that fight, how are y'all two?
Who?
Lala.
Who the fuck is that? She like you. You know what you're saying.
Look at my face.
I'm sorry.
I didn't say
Jakia.
nothing.
She didn't say anything. I said it. That's my joke with her. That's my joke with her. Jakia, how are you and Jakia?
Why is not calling me Jakia? That's
Kia.
one
She said
person.
your name
My name
is.
is Kia or Kia J. Only she calls me Jakia by default.
Kia J.
Or family. That's it. No Jakia. Kia or Kia
So when
J.
we call her name, she
Cause
get
I
mad.
even
When
said
she
it's
call her
Jakia.
something
First
else,
of all,
she
it's
mad.
Jakia,
We
not
don't know what the fuck
Jakia.
to call her, so I'm gonna say Lala. I don't have no issues with this lady. Her issue is with herself. Clearly, because I did nothing to her. On the day of her birthday, still showed up, always
the
showed
YSL
love,
perfume.
on the phone, not on the phone, to everybody in here. I never told nobody here I have a problem with you. So that makes a problem with me because now you're just infiltrating me to be this evil motherfucker. And me and Bernicia, we sit here and we jump and we this. I
Yes,
be the same way
infiltrating.
day in, day out. How you take shit is your fucking business because I even
Right.
asked you need help. Oh, y'all, we should put your key on the track. This is that. That means I don't have a problem with you. I don't have an issue with you. It's on motherfucking
Oh, the elbows wearing
all
them.
fucking platforms. They know.
Baby, Blue is ready to go home. She like me. I can only do social shit for so long. Afterwards, bitch, I'm out. I gotta go home.
Issue with you. So if you bring up this make-believe issue you have with me, then it's gonna make a real issue that can be fucking avoided. And we can make music and carry the fuck on and be happy. Cause it's gonna come a day where you probably need me to watch your baby. Bernicia, watch your baby. We see you on the side of the street.
Yeah, I don't know.
You in an accident. You might need somebody.
She said, I don't know.
No,
So I don't have an
already
issue
been
with her.
addressed. It's
I don't
already
have
been
an
addressed
issue with her.
a while ago. I said that we're different. We got to get to know each other. That's it.
There we go.
No issue. We have. She joke. I joke. We both.
Now they got the camera fixed. Try looking at my little.
Carmen.
It ain't that little, but,
I have a few more questions.
Nuts.
For everybody before I ask, okay? We're gonna start down here. We're gonna make our way up this way, okay? What were your favorite moments of the season? Oh, our favorite moment of the season.
Yeah, not moments.
I would say, because I came in a little late in the season, so I would say the first interaction was really cool to see everybody. Think about this. Just, I would say every event we had, it was cool. 'Cause I have friends, but, you know, people be weird. So it was cool to just have a social gathering again with people. They are funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been like my highlight entertainment.
Right.
It's been like entertainment for me, and just a cool process. And also the votes. The vote was fun. Overall.
So the few events I did show up at, because I'm never there, according to the favorite people.
Allegedly.
Right, was the studio session. That was one of my favorite moments that I had.
Not the look.
See other artists in their element, their process.
Understandable, Miss English.
And the support in the studio. It was a moment that said, you know what, we making some room, and I just feel so dope to have connected with two, I believe, amazing artists.
Yes, absolutely. Bernicia.
I would say my favorite moment is just highlighting me, who I am as a person. I own my own online boutique. I'm a dancer. I'm a friend. I'm a sister. And I'm whatever they want me to be, whatever they portray me to be, whatever it is, delusional. I'm all that.
I am
And
whatever
I'll
you say I
convey
am.
this
If I wasn't,
but just highlighting me. Because one thing about it, they may say, oh, this imaginary boutique, but y'all can't stop associating me with the boutique. So that's how I know it exists.
Classy response. I like that. Lay.
For me, more so like my personal, like up close studio sessions, because I feel like behind the scenes, it's a lot that go into these songs, and the fact that I was able to share with everyone, because certain things, even as far as my music, I don't like having people all up in it. Like, you know, I like to just do what I do behind the scenes and then drop it. With that being said, like just rewatching myself in the studio, each time it just made me smile because that's where my heart is at.
And it definitely showed. Definitely showed. Ahmad?
I try to say, man, this helped me to open up more. Cause for a while, I was closing myself off to a lot of things, a lot of people. And when I met the crew and met Jamal and stuff like that, he, getting the highlight of my life and highlight on some of my situations, helped me open up and just be more social instead of being so closed off. But it was fun. I had a lot of good times on this season.
I love everything about everybody. That's it. I love the fact that Jamal put this all together. He brought everybody together and highlighted every part, the good, bad, the ugly within everybody. Because we all got some stuff that we'd rather take back. We wish never happened. We wish we would have said something differently. So I like that. I like that Jamal put all this shit together.
It'll work. Okay. Jamal?
I know. I was. Yeah. So I didn't want to get emotional with it. But my favorite part of this was this, like every moment, because it's like I came to you brought Jamal, you brought Nisha, I brought Lay, Keisha came along, Kia. It literally was a roller coaster. And to actually sit and talk with y'all individually about, hey, what you want to do, what you want to have, like this is something new. And I came to y'all with vision, and y'all trusted it. That was the moment for me. Cause I started it.
I was there too.
Yeah.
I
Like, I was like, I was like, well, how many subscribers you got? 342. But guess what? When this dropped, it's gonna slap the shit out of him. And he like, all right. And he didn't even know me. He called you to validate, right? Yeah, he called, and Keisha did the same thing. She called him hard to validate. Like, who is this guy?
Yeah, I did.
And so my moments was y'all moments, because it's like y'all trusted me, and I the vision is here, and y'all was like, all right, Jamal, I trust you, whatever. So that was my moment. Good, bad, indifferent, ugly. My moment was actually doing this project. It allowed me to be so creative. It allowed me to be so creative. So that's y'all. What was your favorite moment?
Okay, so favorite moment was it would have to be the Hookah and Vibe night, the first night I was invited out. This is the first time I met everybody, and I was really interested in the embracement of opportunity. So normally when you go out, you can't really perceive or know what's going to happen to you, but in this group, I felt like by meeting you guys, opportunity was also there. Even though Bernice didn't take any of my advice. But I did have a conversation, but realistically, I did have a conversation with Blue later on about being one of her models, because I'm not comfortable in front of the camera as fast as she's like, I'm not, right? And to be a model for her for Catalog Boutique would help her. For me to be more comfortable would help me. And to involve, anybody else that wants to do something would help everybody else. So I did appreciate the Hookah and Vibe. And everybody kind of listened as fast as I talk. They still listen
I
and
talk
took
fast
it in.
too, baby. It's okay.
And if I do more on my end to help you guys, then what I said will be more effective. So
I also want to just say one thing. I want to applaud you, Jamal, through all of the BS that we talked to you.
Snap it up, bro. Snap it up. The big J, balls hang low. Don't play with them, okay?
You did your due diligence, and I just want to say this is like almost mentally, it can get a little toxic, but we always talk it out, and you hold us accountable. It holds you accountable for your goals in your life. So, I mean, I didn't come in as a main cast member, but it's almost like it's helping you mentally grow, because you guys say you're going to do this in the beginning, and you have people looking at you like, did you finish this? Did you do it? So it's helping you a lot, because we could become stagnated sometimes and complacent. So I applaud you for taking on that role in leadership and as the boss you are, period. With them feathers. I
know. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? Miss English, come on now. Maybe, I don't know, family.
Did come up a little harsh, and I did.
Oh wow! Come on, man. Don't be saying this shit trying to get your dick sucked that night, nigga. Hell no. Maybe next week, but not right now.
This girl been friends for a long time. I do value our relationship and our friendship. I
didn't want it to end like that, so I just wanted to apologize and just clean that slate. Even if she don't want to forgive me in school, but I just wanted to clean that slate for myself. I ain't want to have that on my heart like that.
Is it possible to get a hug or?
No, I forgive him.
Damn, not a hug.
No problem.
I was trying to milk it.
My last and final question for the reunion, okay? And it's very easy, hopefully. How do you plan to continue to survive in 305?
That's a good question. Quick and simple. Take one day at a time.
Boom.
Pray to God every day. Have faith. And never give up.
All right.
That's it.
It's basically what I do every day. Meditate, all throughout the day, journal, all throughout the day.
Love
There
it.
is information in silence. And so you
Come
just
on
be
now.
silent, you'll get all of the guidance that you need to survive.
Boom. Boom.
Ask that question again?
No.
Oh, okay. The edible kicking in,
I
baby.
mean, I still have my 9 to 5, so they invest in me. I'm able to invest in Catalog Boutique. So with their income, investments, double that income, maybe another income.
Oh yeah.
Sister, another income. You know, we gonna be straight. So I just mean just double the income, man. Miami too expensive for us to just be having one income.
Baby.
Lord.
And I'm gonna survive if I got it. Never mind.
Oh, no, 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 no,
No, I
no,
wasn't.
no,
I
no, no,
promise
no,
you I wasn't.
no,
I don't
no,
even know what y'all was speaking, but I wasn't putting it wrong. I was
no,
just
no, no,
saying,
no,
you know,
no,
I have
no,
to
no,
do-
no.
Go back to school.
No, if I just have to do more than one income on top of the other
That's
income,
it.
I'm gonna do that because y'all with kids, I don't know how y'all do it. It's too expensive, and it's too expensive for me, and I'm a single woman, so they have to take care of somebody.
No, 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 no.
Big ups to all of y'all.
Slay.
Whoops.
I feel like for me,
That weed kicking his ass, bitch.
the more that I like take each day by day, I'm just trying to find different ways to be a better person. And with that being said, like I came here off a whim. As of right now, I'm very unsure if I plan to stay here further or, go somewhere else because I don't have kids. I don't really feel as though like I have anything tying me to a specific place as well. I'm trying to find it. So with that being said, like I don't know what's in store for me. I just know that I have to hold my head up and I just gotta grind, like, cause I'm never gonna sit here and starve myself or know that I have 2 hands and 2 feet and the mentality I have tonight, go get it. Because I didn't have a legacy for me. Like I wasn't raised with a mom or father. Like my adopted mom came in the picture after. So it's like I wasn't taught that I didn't see those things. So I just want to be able to do that for my kids when they get older. When I have kids, because I do plan on having kids, and I want them to not feel how I felt.
Right, to have better. Yep.
Mod?
Just gonna continue getting up every day, getting one foot in front of the other, keep grinding, keep visualizing, keep my eyes on the prize, man. That's all it's about. One day at a time. Just making every day count. That's all I can do. Hold myself accountable, keep my disciplines straight on, keep my eyes forward. Don't let nothing take me off the path. That's it.
I don't want to be the headache, but I really don't even know what y'all was talking about. I don't know. I'm going to just go by what's on my mind. I don't know. But what was the question?
How do you plan on continuing
How do I plan on keep on surviving? I learned something from everybody. I learned, Ahmad, get out there, do it. No matter how hard you get knocked down, keep going. Lay, I learned stay consistent. Stay on top of my stuff so now I can really put my music out there. Bernicia is there. That's what I learned from Bernicia. Is there. I am that owner. I'm that music artist.
Affirmations. Yeah.
I have my music. Y'all can't tell me what I don't have. You understand?
Correct.
Y'all can't tell me what I don't have, behind the scenes.
Right.
Jamal, if I'm speaking on it, I'm going to execute it. And I want it to be the best that I ever did. I'm not going to put my feet on something that's not worthy of me putting my feet on. I learned that from him. Keisha, keep going. Like, this girl done lost shit and went back and tried to get it. She sat down with us at the hookah and vibe night thing, tried to put us all on game. That made me and Renisha just had a conversation about what's the next move. Making money. She's a money woman. Oh my God.
Kia.
That like a car.
Kia J. I learned to, don't. Even though she take me calling her name out of whack personal, it's not personal. I don't remember half of their motherfucking names. Sometimes I call Jamari, Najee, Jamal. I call my kids all type of names, but I learned from you, always keep a smile on my face. No matter what I got going on, keep a smile on my face. Keep going, figure it out. Knick-knack, showstopper. I am that bitch.
Yeah.
I am, and I'm going to show y'all. Can't take. That's where how I'm going to keep going. By using all the traits that I learned within this circle, that's how I'm going to keep on surviving. That's how I'm going to push myself to be the best me that I could be.
All right.
I'm just going to keep on keeping on. You know, keep on keeping on. I
Keep
feel
on
like,
stepping until you reach higher
A lot
ground.
goes on in my head, and when this popped up, it sat, and then it finally got sparked by a conversation, and then the conversation things just unfolded. Couldn't tell me almost a year to the day when we started preliminary filming. We're sitting at our reunion.
Whoa, come on.
Like what? Almost a year to the day. Like literally, we about to start filming. You know, for those that's when we season 2, we about to start filming around the anniversary when we started filming last year.
Come on.
So it's like, is it nostalgia?
Ooh,
It's
full
a
circle.
lot. So I just plan on keeping on. I feel like I'm at the right place at the right time doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And Renisha told me, she was like, Jamal, you don't even design, you don't even do clothes anymore. I said, I do, but I feel like I'm bigger than clothes. And I'm bigger
That's
than
not the
this.
only thing.
And she was just like, I know what you about to do. I know where you about to go because I can see it all over you because you're having so much fun. She's talking about this. I said, your production. This is what it was. And I was like, I'm having this is so much fun. So I'm just going to keep on keeping on.
Yes, Homage Company Productions, yes. And
There you go. What am I gonna do on this next run for surviving? I'll win.
Ooh.
I'm out.
Ooh,
Win, that's not a
ultimate
problem.
answer.
I'm creating systems and models to pay other people's mortgages, and I'm not
Amen.
thinking about it. Black people's households first, right? If I could walk up to you and take care of some of you, like for a long time, right? I've always had everything I've needed and wanted. Right now, I only have what I need,
Right.
and barely that. I
Mm.
want that back.
Come
You know what I mean?
on.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
going to get that back.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
giving into other people, pouring into other people,
Yep.
so that shit spilleth over and run up all over me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I just told you one of the spiritual laws of success, and we about to end it because we're at the end, y'all. In order to help somebody, in order to get what you want, help somebody else get what they want. That's why community is important. Because, bitch, what you may not have, I might have it. And, bitch, we can work something out. Like, come on.
I'm on other people right now.
Come on.
You know what I mean? I'm not on me. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with this next run of Survivor 305 because we are so individual because we've been scarred or burned or taken advantage by people that we were organically giving to, organically nice to. But no, that's the past. You still got to pour, right? So it can pour back on you. So I'm going to pour. And I'm going to win.
Oh, that's right.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Watch me. Why not? I don't care. I like quiet money.
Yes, quiet money.
now, if all is said and done, surviving the 305 is still continuing among all these bosses. I want to thank everyone for their time tonight, okay? I would like to thank the cast. I would like to thank the crew for y'all continuing. I would also like to thank Sex and Candles, Vault Vodka, and Pride Lines, as well as this beautiful studios not on the card. What's the name?
Prime Shot Studios.
Prime Shot Studios, thank you.
And also Studio J Decor. Studio J Decor. She's fun. Keisha me please for the catering.
I'm so fucking mad. Oh, I'm so mad I ain't get a fucking plate. I'm the damn host. Y'all couldn't set up a plate for me. Y'all couldn't have a plate set up for me. The only thing I was able to get was that damn Alfredo, and that shit was good as hell. I wanted the other shit too. Y'all had a fridge and everything. You couldn't put nothing up for BubzDaGawd. Like, hold on, let me get a few scoops for Bubs. Zim.
Y'all don't have dinner yet, but you will in a second.
Yes.
I can cook too.
Yes, thank y'all so much. I just want to take 1 second. I want to take this time to thank all of our sponsors, especially really for getting us through this whole experience. We could not have done this without you. Also, BubzDaGawd, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being our host and rocking with us from day one. The only reviewer surviving with us. Yeah, exactly. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all to everybody at home that supported the Surviving brand and that's been looking forward to season 2. Also, the application is up. All you have to do is visit LaMageCompany.com to submit your application. The deadline is July 1st.
Oh shit, it's almost over with, bitch.
And
Oh shit.
And as always, make sure that you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to the Maj Company Productions. Oh, I'm sorry. What's my saying?
No, you
And as always, make sure you are liking, commenting, and subscribing to the Maj Company Productions. My name is BubzDaGawd, and until next season, y'all. Good
I'm drifting, I'm Drake. They wanna take a little ride on my cake. They wanna slice up my pie and my steak. These niggas so dry, I can't take all the flakes.
Why they do her like that? Why y'all do her like that, bruh? I gotta see that one more time, bitch. Hold on, girl. Wait.
I'm drifting, I'm Drake. They wanna take a little ride on my cake. They wanna slice up my pie and my steak. These niggas so dry, I can't take all the flakes. So you already know when to roll. It's gonna be a whole lot of glow. I'm in my bag and all this dough. I'm in my bag, my money don't fall.
That was our fault. Y'all, that was surviving. We just surviving. Yeah. 305. That was surviving 305, y'all. That was the finale of the reunion special, y'all. And I think we getting something exclusive tonight, according to Lamaj. He said stay on the lookout, so we might be back tonight. I don't know. But again, thank you so much to everybody who has came through, who has not only supported Lamaj Company Productions, but also has supported me as well. Again, I appreciate the... Oh, shit, I ain't got it on the loop. Hold on. Damn it.
I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, you see, I just read myself, so just in case your girl's trying to read, it's already been read. So, all the shade is gonna be all on you.
Okay, I love that clip. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I enjoyed this season. I'm excited for season 2. I already told Scotty by nature, I'm putting this publicly now. I said, nigga, you need to review this show. So he gonna be reviewing it too, goddamn it. No shade. Because this show needs as much exposure as possible, baby. Jamal, no shade, is a boss. I'm not dick riding, I'm not dick sucking, I'm not doing anything, baby. I'm just speaking objectively. Look at what he has created. He is an individual that when he says it, he walks it the fuck out. Now, it might take time to walk the shit out. It may take a little bit of time, but he's still walking it out, baby. Okay? And that is an energy that my ass is trying to tap into because I have gifts and talents as well. And it's all about just doing it. Even if you fail, so what? Every time you fail, you're one step closer to that W. That L you took could either be a loss or it could be a lesson. Which L is you looking at? No shade. So again, thank you, Jamal. Shout out to everybody who on the cast who has contributed to the channel as well, as far as viewership, as far as sharing. I appreciate it. Thank you to the viewers. If it wasn't for you guys, there would be no us. So thank y'all. Shout out to Queen Spicy in the building as always. Queen Spicy. Shout out to Lala in the building. It's good to see you. Shout out to Miss Ann in the building. It's always good when Miss Ann come through. Okay. Shout out to Miss English. And like I said, I'm going to do a live one day, an open panel, and I want y'all to come up because I want to engage with y'all more, because this is not just my channel, it's our channel. Okay, and I'm just the one that's editing and putting the shit up. No shade. Shout out to motherfucking Baloo in the building, came through. Shout out to Denny. Most definitely. And Dr. Umar got that motherfucking little dick syndrome. And yes, he's jealous of the gay Wakandians living their best life. And we going to continue to. Wakandians, whatever. Shout out to Lamaj Company in the building, Jamal. Make sure I get everybody. Shout out to Blue Devil Babe who came through. Shout out to you. Let me see. I want to make sure I get everybody. That vibe would never leave. That vibe would never leave you, nor forsake you. Okay, that vibe never leave, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you say, girl. That vibe never leave you, nor forsake you. Where we at? I'm trying to make sure I get everybody. Y'all was commenting today, and I appreciate it so much. I love when y'all engage, because I don't want to be up here talking to myself. I can do that by myself. Let me see. There's some other people. I think we had Queen Amber in the building. I hope I ain't passed her comment. Here we go. Queen Amber in the building. Shout out to Queen Amber, girl. She always here. Shout out to her. To Deshaun in the building. Woo, 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 woo. Shout out to High and the Land. Make sure y'all go subscribe. I don't know if it's this channel or what, but they have a YouTube channel as well. So shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. And until season 2, maybe tonight, but technically until season 2, y'all. Peace.